Fam, I can't apologize for being. It's CP time. Look that up. Don't do it. Niners! Fam, it's a Niners redemption time. You know what I'm concerned about? Every time a team switches a coach, especially midseason, I didn't work out for the Jets, though. Normally, when a team switches coaches, like Eberflus is gone out of Chicago, and they blamed him for everything that was wrong, like that usually takes place. And what he did in that last game, they lost. It was his fault. What the hell was he doing? Anyway, they could come in pumped up because they've only lost some games to some really powerful teams by a mistake or so, and usually in the fourth quarter. So I expect a big battle. 49ers, week 14 versus the Bears. Predictions. Fam, as I always ask you to do, make the call. Oh, man, the Niners versus Bears game, for most of us, ain't excitement. I mean, given the environment, the way this season's been colored, and it ain't red and gold, do you still care? Because I do. I mean, I do because the fact is the 49ers, I love football. I love this team. And even though we're just playing, we're just playing to be playing, but no, not really. We're actually, if we were to win out, the chances are we could actually win the division. I know, right? The intrigue, however, left on the season is to really see how the youngsters are going to come along here, and they're going to get out there and they're going to get tested. Kyle Shanahan saying things like, "I'm anxious to see how this team reacts to losing." You know, if you've ever played any sport, any organized sport, coaches always profess this, guys. Winning is one thing, but you gotta know how to lose, and by that I mean you've gotta get over it. You gotta bounce back. You gotta get back in there. There's no time. There's no crying in football. And from that movie, Tom, that was so true. When he came out and told the girls, he remember the baseball team, the girls' baseball team, and Tom came out and said, one of the girls was on the field crying. Right? He comes up, "Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball." I lost it when I saw that movie for the first time. It's true. There's no time to lay around crying about losing. They're just not. It takes you down a notch. But anyway, I want to see how those second and third stringers perform as well. Their futures depend on it, and that could bring the beast. We have made discoveries of players we didn't know anything about until they got on the field because of some of the things that people accuse Kyle Shanahan of, which is not taking a closer look at some of the players that could contribute versus the ones that are out there because they put in time, they've got a so-called seniority or something like that, so they get to stay on the field regardless of how bad they play. Debo, I seen you on that podcast the other day. Debo, you know what? Debo's sitting there telling the host of a Bleacher Report podcast he was on, lovely lady host. She asked Debo, "So what do the 49ers have to do? What does Debo have to do to help the 49ers win?" Debo sat back, score touchdowns. I mean, is that it? Yeah, score touchdowns. Debo, score the touchdowns. I'm looking for you. Debo, I'm looking for you to score touchdowns this weekend. Then, okay, that's all there is to it. Do it. Tonight to the phones we go, fam. For your prediction of what is going to happen between the Niners and the Bears as they return home, more than likely tired of the multiple L's. The 49ers got to be tired. Kurtenbach says, we're going to see if the 49ers have any pride or not, and they'll be able to prove that this weekend. Bro, you're right. You're really right. If I see any heartless play out there, I'm going to say, look, 49ers, man, we invest a lot of feelings on you people, man. What are you doing? Give me a break. Fam, man. Linebacker Curtis Robinson has been selected as the team's nominee for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. Damn. And rightfully so. Brother Curtis is one of the world's finest humans. I didn't really know anything about Curtis other than the fact that I thought he was a good player. I kept saying all preseason long, man, I don't care who we keep in that linebacker room. Curtis Robinson goes nowhere. The dude is a solid linebacker. This man, Curtis Robinson, though, is beyond just a football player. This dude is making friends and seriously influencing people. Fam, just 4 days after Curtis tore up that knee, that's a season-ending injury, right? Curtis was not wrapped up in self-pity, laying back crying like you and me would be doing. I was like, why, Lord? Why me? No. 4 days after Curtis had tore up his knee like that, this dude is over at a local children's hospital. I mean, the dude is uplifting spirits and getting kids going and putting smiles on their face. This dude just ripped up his knee and screwed up his entire season. Football players don't have that many years to play ball. This is why when you see them indulging themselves in self-pity, it's understandable. Not Curtis. Curtis said, damn that. There's people got it worse than me in this world, and I'm going to go back and check them out. And their children. I said, damn, Curtis. Good on you, man. And good things will come back to you, too. I mean, and 2 weeks after surgery, the dude was reading to local elementary school students. Man, I mean, I'm reading this. I'm like, damn, this dude. This man is always the first to sign up for 49ers community events. He currently leads overall player volunteerism hours for the second consecutive season in a row. And I thought Eric Armstead was the dude doing all that. Whether it's emphasizing education, coaching young athletes, animal therapy with the Humane Society, or encouraging cancer survivors during crucial catch, this dude stays busy, but it's not on himself, ever. How you gonna have time? It's all about everybody but him. Man. So he continues to build on the community impact this year, even after he got hurt. Curtis, you make the world a better place, and good luck with winning the Walter Payton Award. And you know what? I know it ain't all about that with Curtis. Curtis can give a damn about an award. This is him. So I can't wait to see him back here next year. I hope he's just ready in time to get into camp. Curtis Robinson is a seriously special individual. If you see him on the street, give him a shout out. And if you shake his hand, tell him Ronbo loves you, man. Top quotes. Coach Annan provided updates on Nick Bosa and Trent Williams yesterday during his conversation with Bay Area radio station KNBR. Quote, they're making progress. I mean, they're getting better, but not good enough to practice. So we're still giving them time, especially those two players. They've got 2 more days, 3 if we count right before kickoff. So hopefully they can turn the corner and get better and have a chance to go Sunday. Wish they could have gone today in practice, but they're still not there yet. The Niners have one final practice day, which was today. Did anything change? No. Trent's not about to make a return to the field probably anytime soon. I suspect a couple more weeks and Kyle will go ahead and call it a day and put him on the IR. Nick Bosa, doubtful. Not questionable. Doubtful means no, he's not coming. I'm fine with that. I don't want to react. Nick might have been playing when he shouldn't have been playing 3 weeks ago, was it? Yeah. Shanahan regarding Isaac Gurindo. He's gotten better throughout the year. I think he's ready for this. Isaac. Fam, Isaac Gurindo can catch out of the backfield too. I'm looking for Kyle. Kyle, don't hold back. I mean, come on, man. Give him everything you got. Don't. He doesn't have to develop any further for you to be able to call his number. Let him have the ball. I want to see him get through that hole, because if he does, goodbye. Brock Purdy regarding Ricky Pearsall. Obviously, I'd love to get Ricky the ball as many times as we can. I know he's explosive and he does a good job with creating separation and man coverage. You know that, Brock? Okay. He goes on to say, so as a quarterback, it's like, dude, for sure I want to get him the ball, and I love the kid. He's awesome. But for some reason, just how the game has gone when I've been in there and stuff, I just haven't been able to connect to him within the last 3 games. It's a long time, Brock. Long time. So for me, it's not like I'm freaking out going, all right, Ricky and I are, our chemistry's off, this or that. That's just how the game's gone. Going through progressions, I've hit some other guys. I didn't know exactly why. Ricky hasn't been like a certain target in certain plays. It's just I'm going through. Was that an indictment on Kyle Shanahan? I don't know why Ricky hasn't been like a certain target in a certain play. I mean, I could be imagining things. Kyle. He's not saying anything bad about you, but I have a feeling you're pulling strings on them plays. In fact, I know you are. He goes on to say, it's just I'm going through my progressions and that's it. Going into a game, like I said, I want to get everybody the ball as best I can. Juwan Jennings, which we know is your favorite target, and apparently Kyle's as well. George Kittle, not so much. George mentioned that the other day. He didn't get mad with Brock, but he did say he's been open. Deebo Samuel, which I really wish you could lessen the throws to him and create the abundance to somebody else. Ricky, all those guys deserve it, and I want to play for them and get them the ball as much as that's just how the last 3 games have gone. Brock, I know you're getting hurried through those throws because I understand kind of it may not be Kyle. You're getting 2.3 seconds at max to get rid of the ball. Sometimes guys haven't finished routes, but you got to continue to scramble out of that pocket like you were doing earlier. Just as soon as the ball snaps, just leave. Don't wait for those guys to hold. They're not going to hold. They're not. Unless just... Anyway, fam, the 49ers are favorites to defeat the Bears according to BetMGM NFL. I love to watch. I went through a few to find out. I pretty much all the same. The 49ers are spreads for... I know, right? They picked the 49ers to win. I had to laugh. At this point, fam, as a 49er fan, you have to find your sense of humor. Or else you're going to be pissed off a lot. Over-under's 44. Niners are a team right now that could be beaten by any team in the NFL, including the Panthers. That's why I said to myself, okay, you guys, just call it a toss-up. Just say a pick-em. The offense... Could be interesting this weekend, though, for nothing but watching Israel. Abinaconda. I want to see that. As soon as I read his name, Abinaconda reminds me of that movie. You know what I'm talking about? What was his name in the Black Panther? I says, have we got the Panther playing for us? Everything they say about him, is... We're going to find out. Because if you guys are right about him, because I didn't know anything about him, if you guys are right about this kid, I can't wait to see him play. People know about this young stud have me all pumped up. Otherwise, tonight, make me understand, fam, why we're our favorite to win this game. Injuries have decimated both sides of the ball. Although, did you watch last night's Thursday Night Football? See, while we're talking about us all the time, as far as our injuries are concerned, I went back and counted, because I didn't believe it, I counted how many injuries the Detroit Lions have. Fam, they have 23 guys on the IR. We have 15. I said, what? And we know about Hutchinson and some other guys. I didn't know they had 23 guys. And they're still out there rolling. 23 guys. We got 15. As bad as things are for San Francisco, they'll go into this weekend only 2 games out of first place in the NFC West. That just shows you how bad the division is. We look like remember when the Cowboys and that crew of clowns were competing for the division every year, and the Cowboys, as bad as they've probably been for years, were winning that division, only to be escorted out in the first round of the playoffs at the most. And last year they got to the second. No, what am I saying? Last year they got to the first round. The year before they got to the second round, and then we asked them to leave. The Niners look like a group that is in the mix for a top 10 draft pick. By the way, fam, have you thought about who you want to get if we do get in the top 10 draft or on the list? I mean, And I've already told you what I thought the other day. They're not going after an offensive lineman because somebody said the offensive line class is nothing to write home about this year. Guarantee the 49ers are going for a defensive lineman. And he better be held, too. Because Nick needs some help out there. He really does. The Bears have 2 top 10 draft picks in the most recent draft. But, Caleb Williams came in and put Justin Fields pretty much out of his misery and just pretty much substituted that position. Man. Who else did they pick up? Rome, is it Odunze? Rome Odunze, that guy's a good receiver, though. You look at any of those guys on college film, they all look great. But they've not done much to uplift the team, so we got to win this game, fam. We really do. I'm putting us up for a W. I'm thinking the 49ers are going to really work hard on this one. Ooh, we can't even. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to be tense about the rest of the year because it's not worth it. I'm thinking if we win the division, I'm not even sure if I'm for that, for the reason that I don't want to go into the playoffs and get beat up and look like the Cowboys and everybody else who goes in the Rams and all these other teams that go in there every now and then. The Rams, not so much, but the Cowboys are in there damn near every year, right? So neither team wants to add to the further embarrassment to this season, though. So I suspect pride will be involved in this, along with the Niners' attitude Sunday. I don't know what that's going to equal to, but I'm not about to predict a loss. I'll still stubbornly stake my claim to a W. I'm still putting down, fam. If we're going to put W against L, I'm still sticking with the W. I ain't saying what the score is. Come on out with the phone. And AB, man, Aaron Rodgers is not available to us next year. I want to, in fact, answer that question, too. I want to put a referendum out on that. Are you for Aaron Rodgers coming to the 49ers? The hell for? Look what he did with the Jets. I know he's supposedly great. But Aaron Rodgers, his mentality is not what I want to see on the 49ers field, in the locker room, running around and talking about, guys, I've got to take off. I just got to be alone for a bit. I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Aaron, we're getting ready to go into camp. How come we couldn't have got this done before now? Well, I have my moments when I just have to have these. I have to attend to this. I'll be back. We'll be okay. Get the bleep out. Aaron, no. You don't have to worry about coming back. God, no. God, I don't like Aaron Rodgers anymore. Not for this team. Oh, no. God, no. Ooh, hell no. Steven.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven's out his ride again. Steven, man, we're sitting there. It's Friday night, man. We're going to talk about who's going to win or lose this game.
I'm going to say we're going to win.
Okay.
Hey, how about this? I saw an interesting take today on the radio. I heard it. Niners haven't beat Kansas City since Montana went to Kansas City. And everyone's saying the reason for that is the Montana curse.
Could be.
How do you feel about that?
I'm open to anything now. Whereas I'm not a really superstitious person, well, except for a couple of little things, but they're not real serious. I struggle with that. But you got to think about it.
Here's my theory. Every time we've played Kansas City, whether it be with Montana or let's say when Alex Smith went to Kansas City, Alex Smith put like, I think, 40 on us, didn't he? And we were in our prime at that time.
By the way,
and
Steven,
he gets hurt.
We did beat him once. Cap beat him against Alex Smith.
Was it a preseason, though?
No. That was regular season. Okay, you know what? I need to go look back on that. Even in the chat, look back. That was regular season because it was serious. Cap played the whole game.
Because I remember Alex Smith putting doubles on us, even with Cap. That's what I'm saying. Like, when we had Kaepernick and Alex Smith went to Kansas City, Alex Smith put doubles on us.
Yeah, but they didn't play against each other until the next year. Did he? I don't think.
That wasn't immediate. It was the following year. But he put numbers on us, that's for damn sure.
Oh, yeah. No, it was. We had to fight to win that game. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, we got away.
But I will say this. Again, Niners are probably retooling. Another interesting take too, but I never got a chance to bring it up to you, was the reason why the defense seems kind of like lost and kind of lackluster and not really feeling it is because they don't have their enforcer. And I'm taking this from the show The Facility. Emmanuel Acho said it, and so did Ryan Clark. They both kind of, Josh Jones, whatever his name is,
Mm-hmm.
they both said there is no enforcer. And the reason why they brought that up was because they were talking about the Texans and how, Aziz got suspended a couple of games for the hit on Trevor Lawrence. And you gotta, that's something that happens. He's a kind of a repeat offender, unfortunately, but he's a damn good linebacker. And man, does he know how to lay the work. And no one did. The problem with the Niners is we got Fred. Yeah, he's our captain, but the real enforcer on that team, and I said it when we lost the Super Bowl, was Dre Greenlaw. He is that force. He brings that energy 100% on the field,
and that
100%
meanness.
off the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that no more on that defense. There is none. What are you going to look to? Nick Bosa, who barely says a goddamn word? He says what, maybe a sentence every 2 months?
Yeah. Well, that's why they had him leading. They had him leading the team. He was the guy who went out and talked to the team the day before. There's something to that, though, Steven. I can buy that. We may have become a little soft without Dre leading the way. I'll buy that.
We need that kind of nasty energy because look at Dan Campbell. Before the Lions were even a thing, Matt Patricia was about as synthetic as Kyle is when it comes to being happy.
Yeah.
It's you bring in Dan Campbell or you bring in D'Amico Ryans, who before he showed up, Texans weren't even a thought. They weren't even aggressive. They were barely even a contender.
They didn't believe themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now they believe in themselves. Now they're aggressive. Now they're attacking. You wouldn't even see a hit like that from the Texans if D'Amico wasn't there. The same thing with Same thing with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh brings that energy. He brings that chaos that they need. You got a head coach or a player needs to bring that chaos to reignite that fire that that was once the 49ers. Because we were aggressive. If you look at last year, the year before that, even when when we were down so many players in 2020 and made it to the NFC Championship, who was our main aggressors? Dre Greenlaw, Aziz Al-Shaair, Jimmy Ward. On offense, it was Juwan Jennings and Brandon Ayuk. We had no CMC at that time. We got to look back at that. All we really had on offense was George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Juwan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, and Trent Williams, I think, at the time, because we signed him late in that year. But that's all we had on offense. And we had Jimmy G. We didn't have Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy's the same way as Nick Bosa. They're very quiet, very soft-spoken, but when Brock gets in his mode, that's when the offense steps up. That's when you see a shift in momentum. Look at the NFC Championship with Detroit last year. We thought we were going to lose. We thought we were going to get our asses whooped in the NFC Championship. We're like, whoa, what happened? Next thing you know, second half.
I thought it was over. Yeah, I agree.
Everyone thought it was over. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on. This can't be. I was skeptical at the time. I was like, man, if we lose, that's it. But this can't be it. This can't be all that they brought to the table, especially with how far they've come. Next thing you know, you see Brock Purdy lock in. You see, Juwan Jennings lock in. You see George Kittle lock in. You see everybody pretty much just kind of bring that energy and momentum. And the first person they look at for that energy, for that momentum, is the quarterback and, believe it or not, our linebacker room. Defense, our linebackers were power.
I agree. We got to get tough. We got to get somebody out there. Dre's coming back. Some say it's imminent that he'll be back this season. And so at least that get things fired up for going into next year. Steve, we got to go. Get back on that wheel. Watch that road. Give me your score, Steven. W or L or score.
I'm going to say it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to say maybe 17-10. It's going to be a one-score game.
Yeah, I bet you're right, too.
Just because we don't have a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I agree. All right, fam. Good stuff. I'll see you Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday, Ronbo.
All right. Bye, fam. All right. Let me mention. Listen, the personal attacks have to stop in the chat. Okay, guys. You can talk trash about football, make intelligent quips back and forth about football. But let's leave each other personally alone, okay? All right. You want to beat somebody up? Beat them up with brilliance. All right. Matty! Hey, come on in, Matty. Up in beautiful Bend, Oregon.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you were talking about the chat. It's all ready to go. He's ready to get the hell out of the chat.
Yeah, he hasn't been told. Ready to go. Mufasa is Mufasa. Remember, we're trying to stop that, so don't respond to him. He will get the ejection if he doesn't stop. All right. So, guys, talk football, please. All right, Matty.
Yeah, only football.
Go ahead.
Well, that's the one thing we can do here. We can not talk. We can be safe and not talk politics. We can all try to get along. Like it's just one of those. Just a nice space to be in, man.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, Ronbo.
That's what I'm trying to create, man. Just because we can go out into the real world and get all that crap all day long if you want.
You get it everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, buddy, I think, you touched on something, man, and I agree with you. Like, I don't think we're going to the playoffs, and we probably don't have any reason to be going to the playoffs. But the one thing I will say, Ronbo, is if we made the playoffs, the one thing it will do is it'll be like it'll force those haters to look at us and be like, look at how decimated they are, and they still at least made it. Even if we got bumped in the first round, man, I'd still rather go than not go.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I mean, and get some momentum going into next year. I don't, man. If you believe in the thing, with people are saying, the 49ers have built momentum going into next season. I like to hear that, if nothing else. So
I think there's something to it, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It'd be nice to win a couple more games, but it'd be nice to have more games won than lost. I'll give you that.
Yeah. If we beat the Rams and Cardinals, that's all I need.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Merry Christmas to us. So.
Yeah, and Happy New Year. Exactly.
So, I don't know, man. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm playing like, I don't know.
Go ahead.
I got a cool head about it. I got a cool head about the season, bro. Yeah. I'm kind of on autopilot with it. I know where we're at. I know how beat up we are, and I'm trying not to get too overworked up about things. But I was looking, forward into the draft, and you had mentioned, like, who do we want to pick up? And it's like, maybe we trade that. I don't know. Maybe we trade that first round pick off for someone badass on defense. It's already proven.
There's an idea because we do a right tackle
I don't know.
Or a left tackle that's really tough.
Yeah.
I mean, offensive lineman. You're right. That could be used as it could be used as capital. And you package it up with another round pick.
Chip.
We need our picks though because the fact is, we're running out of money. We're trying to refurbish that roster as much as we can. They did a decent job this past season. We got some pretty you can tell there's some blue chip players that we picked up. And if you pick up a few out of a draft, I think that's a really good thing. You do that this year too, and we're running on full tank.
Yeah. Well, like we were talking earlier, dude, we talked about it for a few weeks. We're going to go into next season. I think we're going to go into next season pumped. We're healthy, and I think, it's a crappy season, but at the same time, man, like. It's going to be a catalyst into next season, in my opinion. It's going to be
absolutely.
It's going to make us that much stronger in the season to come.
Yeah, because we want them to believe in themselves.
That's my thought.
Over. Yeah, and they're a veteran.
Oh
team.
yeah.
And contrary to what Big Show believes that they're going to just throw everybody out and start building all over again, they're not going to do that.
Give me a break on that one.
Got to keep your veterans, and you surround them with the Belichick or nobody else cleaned house and built a new team all of a sudden like that.
Yeah. We don't need that. We got a really good core. We've got a really good base, Ronbo. We don't need to rebuild. We just need to retool a little bit.
Add some pieces around, add some youngsters around them like we're doing. I mean, you look at guys like Hufanga, even Debo to a degree. Although Matty, what's going to happen to Debo?
I think Debo's got to go.
We can all speculate on this for a little bit, but I think something really is going to take place.
Trade him to Miami or something,
or the AFC.
Trade him to Miami. It's the perfect spot for him in Miami. Like we'll never see him. Yeah. And then when we do see him, maybe he'll just be an old man and he won't be able to run all over us. We'll be all pissed off about it.
or in the Super Bowl. I don't mind seeing him there. If Miami makes it, we make it.
No, not at all. I just wish he would spend as much time practicing his craft as he does those stupid clothes he wears. I mean, he wears some goofy ass shit, bro.
Doesn't he? I mean, he's getting into it too, and podcasting all the time. But you know what, Matty? As long as he's doing podcasts and out shopping, at least I know he's not at home taking in excessive calories. So I mean, this is what worries me about Debo. I think he likes to eat. I think he's a foodie. You can't be a foodie and be a football player.
Yeah, he can be.
Unless you're an offensive lineman.
No, not at all. Yeah, I agree. I think that may be a part of his issue on the off season.
Yeah.
Like he's not the Debo we're used to, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's still in him. I have a feeling it's still there. But where it is, I'm not sure how deep it is. Like I have a feeling like he's either going to spark it up next year and we're going to see a whole new, brand new Debo, or at least one that we're used to having, or he's going to go somewhere else and do it.
Yeah. Well, man, because he built off season, got slimmed down and everything. What I saw against Buffalo was encouraging. Those run backs were vintage Debo. The flags were also vintage us. God.
Oh, my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
That was so vintage us, dude.
Damn it.
Could you imagine how many games we could have won if we didn't even just take away half those penalties?
I mean, and actually, I think Jordan Mason will be over 1,000 yards. How many times did he get called back after long runs because of flags?
Oh, my goodness, dude.
Jesus.
Enough to make me disgusted.
Oh. Manny, you're going WL. You got numbers. How you doing on this?
Yeah, dude, I can't bet against this, man. So I'm always going to go with the W, and I feel more confident about this game than I did last week, and I'm going to go with the 24-17 49ers.
All right. And we should,
And it's at home, so.
Yeah. And there's no snow falling, and there's no Josh Allen.
No.
So yeah, why? I mean,
exactly.
why are we going to lose?
So, I'm feeling optimistic.
Well, we're going to see this Anaconda guy, and also Gutierrez is going to be running the ball. And Kyle's looking for reactions and how his players respond to having lost. If they're walking around there, their heads hanging or something like that, you can look for their name to be penciled in on people we're going to get rid of. I think some of us had the wrong idea about Kyle Shanahan. We're going to find out, though.
Yeah.
So,
we're going to absolutely find out. So I'm excited.
All right. Matty, always a pleasure.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you game day.
Yeah, absolutely, my friend.
All right,
yeah, dude, I'll see you midday on Sunday.
Looking forward to it, too.
All right, buddy.
Night, Matty.
Have a good night, bud.
Thanks. Hey, yo, let's go down Texas way, where Anderson's surrounded by them cowboys. You can hear them guns pop, 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 pop. Yeah, shoot him. Anderson, I just realized, I don't want to perpetuate that. I'm just kidding, y'all. Hey, Anderson, come on in here, fam.
What's going on, man? You know what, man? Hey, man, I was on a call just Sunday, and I called the other day, and I just hung the phone because I couldn't talk, man. I was kind of upset, man. I was kind of hurt by that loss. It kind of hurt me, but they beat us. They beat us like we beat the Eagles.
I'm telling you, like they beat us like we were stepchildren, man. I mean, they just whooped us left and right. So yeah, it was embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, they had to pull the Bills off of the 49ers. It got so bad. They could have pulled them off of us late in the third quarter. My God. We didn't come to play.
Yeah.
Well, we did. But Christian got hurt, and,
Yeah. But you know what? One thing I am kind of got me up about, if the dummy, who we call a genius, if you realize you just got speed all around you with this new dude coming, and Garendo will have to take over. Well, okay, let's get Cowan and Persall involved. Let's also remember we still have veteran presence with Debo, Kittle, and Jennings. Let's use. Come on, man. I'm just saying, as far as the defense, like the last caller said, all we need is Greenlaw. We're just missing that energy, that dog energy.
That dog mentality.
That dog. Because, every time the boy come in, he knock himself out for about 30 seconds here on the ground. Just like you say, he do that all the time. As soon as he get up, that's when that dog wake up and just start tearing up the field. So I'm thinking, maybe we still could. And besides how Detroit and the Bears played, oh, yeah, both of y'all defense are suspect. The Lions, they defense suspect because if you would have had all your people, you would have blown all these teams out. That's what I'm saying. Y'all defense suspect. So, like I say, if Kyle utilized the speed that he has, we can do what must be done. We can upset these teams. And like it is, the Cardinals and the Rams, they're going to need these wins when they play us. They're going to need to beat us. So we just upset them and beat everybody. We could have a chance. And if we go into the playoffs, I think Kyle going to be like, it's time to ramp it up. He's going to ramp it up. It's like I always say, this dude just trying to manipulate what he had in Atlanta. He just trying to do it this time with the run. He's not doing it with the passing. If you understand how he's doing it, because when he's in Atlanta,
there's no video on this team.
When he was in Atlanta, exactly. When he was in Atlanta, he did with the passing. Now he's doing it with the running. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just teams have figured it out, but so you got to manipulate with what you got now. Stop thinking about next season and all that stuff. We can do something now with what we got. If he get his head out his ass, get out that dark room, and I mean it's possible, but hey. It's like the 3-point. You shoot it and you hope for the best.
No, it's not like the high percentage shot where you drive in for a layup. That's a good comparison, too, because Kyle would rather layup comparison, run the ball. But you need an offensive line that's going to crease and open up the big red sea. Okay, and then this guy can. But Gutierrez is getting better at that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. We got our ass mile a while, but I think the offensive line, they kind of did a good job. Who was there? Ben Burge? I think he came in. I think he did a good job.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. He did a good job. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's just that sorry center we got.
Yeah. Aaron's got some things to be concerned about next year as far as that right guard goes. It's going to be interesting to see. Barch is not bad,
Nah, he did all right. And he got the size on him, too.
Yeah, see, that's what counts, man, because the monsters come off that defensive line. Did you see that little fella yesterday push that big Detroit line down to the dirt? I freeze framed it. Look at the size compared to that offensive lineman. That little dude just pushed this dude to the dirt with one shove. Maybe he's off balance or something, but my God, he's powerful. So you're the offensive lineman. You got to stay in the weight room, bro. Oh yeah.
And then next year, in the draft, we need us another center, another tackle on the right, and we need another fire defensive end, and probably one more corner. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see what Evan Anderson and if we still have Hargrave, I want to see what they look like together.
Evan Anderson, he needs to mature a little bit. He may be something. Fam, let me get your prediction on this game because we got to go. Wait, what do you think of Anderson?
I'm gonna go ahead and get the W. I ain't gonna put no points. I'm just gonna go with the W.
Yeah, that's all. I'm like that too because I ain't got no numbers. But yeah, it's gonna be a low-scoring game with a W. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Anderson.
All right, and you know what? And one thing, let's not say 10. We need the hell with 10 points. We need a touchdown and a touchdown. We need the hell with 10 points. When we get 10, we fuck ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Give me 20 and up, please. I mean, anything less than that means the offense ain't working because this offense is better than that. Yep. If we can't get 20 points, there's a problem. Yeah.
Yes.
All
right, Mr. Ronbo, man. I'm going to holler, baby.
Yeah. You're looking for you Sunday, too.
Peace.
All right, fam.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Anderson.
Peace.
Yeah, sit down there dealing with Cowboy fans. Can you imagine? If you look like the Cowboys, then they'd be looking for you now. Oh yeah, y'all talk all that trash about us. Look at your ass now, Javier. Actually, I wasn't dismissing Ready to Go permanently because I don't know if he was here that day we made policy. But Ready to Go is annoying, isn't he? Should we just leave him out? Maybe, hey, let me get a vote on it. Should Ready to Go be given an opportunity, another chance since he got his first warning possibly today? I haven't seen him in a week, and we just did that a few days ago.
God, no.
Javier speaks. No, Ready. See, y'all learn how to be more polite, and people won't be mad at you. Javier, come on in, man. Javier.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there you are. Javier, man, come on in, man. We're talking about what's going to happen this weekend. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I was waiting. Yeah, I thought you heard. Did you hear me? I was asking you for your feelings about this game. This game coming up this weekend, and we got to win
Ronbo.
this game. Yeah.
No, Ronbo. This is Karen.
Did you say Terry?
Karen Escobar.
Terry. No, okay, we got the wrong name for you. Karen Exaville.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh, you're Karen? Oh, Karen, I don't know why we got that name for you. Okay, well, come on in, Karen. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there.
No, you're fine. That's my dad's name, but I'll take it.
Karen, come on in.
Oh,
Yeah, we can.
oh my goodness, Ronbo.
I just saw that name come up on the screen. Karen, my apologies. You're Karen Escobar.
You are fine. I've been called worse. I have been called worse.
I like her already. Karen's got a sense of humor.
Believe it or not.
Karen, you got a beautiful name. Get out of here with that. Karen, hey, listen. I'm thinking like this is the first time I've seen you in the chat before, but I don't know. I can't remember the last time we talked. Maybe that's why the mix up on the.
It was actually in the Detroit game when we played the NFC Championship game.
See, that's been a year. Okay, and we're a long way from that game.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Last year and this year. Well, last year we won that game. And Karen, at the halftime, did you think like I was and everybody else in the Niner Empire? Oh my God, we just gift wrapped it and gave it to them. This is just ridiculous. And then we came back with that heroic
That
win.
is literally what I thought.
Yeah. God. Well, Karen, we're going to play the Bears, and they've had a change of personnel as far as running the team. You think that's going to make a difference? Are we going to be able to beat that team, or what's going to happen?
You know what? I think we have a shot now after that beating from Buffalo.
I know, right?
Goodness, I did not think we were going to win that game either. But
whoa. Well, I knew we were going to win that game, but I know they're going to beat us like that.
No.
They just beat us, and even when we passed out, they beat the 49ers, and when they woke up, they were still beating the 49ers. I'm like, God, wow.
No kidding.
Some mercy here. Oh. Can we always get beat, though, in bad weather? I'm trying to remember the last time we won a game other than the Washington team about 3 years ago. When it's raining bad, we can't play. I don't know what they're going to do about that, but it's frightening how badly we get beat on rainy days, or in this case, snow. So I guess we should be. Well, we did expect it, though. But anyway, we're gonna play this weekend, and we're gonna redeem ourselves. Is that right, Karen? Oh, there you are, Karen. Yes, Karen.
Yeah, no, I am.
What's going to happen this weekend?
I think we'll pull something out, honestly. I think we might. It's going to be a close game, but I think we'll pull something out.
Okay. And when you say pull something out,
yeah.
You mean we're going to look a little different than usual? Well, when I say that, I mean the past few weeks.
Yeah. Yes. Especially after being killed, like I said, the way that we were with Buffalo. I think it's going to be a much better game this time, especially with us being at home.
It's coming down to a matter of pride now.
I really do.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan's looking for attitude out there this weekend. The way he's talking, if you don't come in there with guns blazing, we're not worried about the record. We're not worried about the people.
Kyle will not have it.
Yeah, you got to bring it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle is going to be mad if today we don't do something.
Yeah. Because we've got people that have been bringing a referendum against Kyle Shanahan each and every week after every loss. Now, some players are going to be brought up on that same referendum. You came out here last week looking like that, and you had the nerve to come out here this week looking like that. It's not going to continue.
right?
Yeah. So.
No, it will not at all. Especially with how banged up we are.
Yeah.
But look at Detroit.
I know. I didn't know.
Look at Detroit and how they're doing.
They're going for the best record.
We should be in the same boat.
Right?
We should be. But
They've
for
got a great
every
offensive
reason,
line, though.
It's just been a weird season. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, they do.
Even
They
so,
really do.
Yeah, they didn't lose any offensive linemen. They did lose one of the best defensive players in the Hutchinson's gone, but they still put pressure on Jordan Love all day, and everybody else they played as well.
Right.
And Karen, did you notice? I keep wishing where some of the players that I saw playing for Detroit. They mentioned these guys are new. I said, "Oh, Kyle, John, how did they get? Did they just pick them up recently? I mean, how do we not pick up some of these guys?"
I don't know where they were looking, but we should have some of them with us, honestly.
I mean, that's
and with our defense too. Nick can't do anything by himself, and look how banged up he is now.
And
look at Fred.
Oh,
playing with his ankle the way he is.
Man, Fred's my hero. Man,
I know. I absolutely love the dude.
I mean, in the fourth week, Karen, I didn't know that ankle was cracked in the fourth week. Jesus Christ, Fred.
Neither did I.
It's week 14.
It explains everything, though.
It does.
It really does, poor Fred.
If the guys on the team
but
knew
he's just such a beast.
Oh, but if the other guys on the team were aware of that, why didn't you pick it up? You could have played better than that. I mean, I look at Devondre Campbell. I know he can't play any better than that. But the other guys on the team, what are you serious? No, come on.
Right? We need Dre back now.
Oh, but yeah. Oh, if Dre were here, he'd have Fred's back. No doubt about it.
Oh, he would. He would. And he's supposedly coming back for the Rams game next Thursday. So.
It couldn't happen to a better team. Unleash the beast.
Exactly. Good Lord, please.
I gotta go. Give me your score. W or L or numbers, whichever one you want to give.
Well, I'm hoping it's a win for my birthday tomorrow, so we shall see. I'm thinking 27-20, actually.
27-20? All right. Karen, you should have told me it was your birthday because now you got to go through this. I got to sing.
And you know what? And Ronbo's a big one, too.
Every birthday's a big one.
It's a big one. I kid you not. I'm turning 40 tomorrow.
Oh yes! So we'll in 9 years we'll add that magic 49. But for now it's happy.
I know.
Ooh, it's a happy birthday to Karen. Happy Nana's birthday, dear Karen. It's the big 4-0 for Karen. Happy Niners! God, hope you celebrate like crazy and eat that W for you on Sunday. It'll be a complete weekend.
Oh, it will.
Appreciate
it so will.
So delighted. I've seen you on the chat a number of times. It's always delightful to get in here more often, Karen. I'll be looking for you. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Night, Karen.
Good night, Ronbo.
Good night. And let's get Sharon. Going from Karen to Sharon.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Sharon. Well, here we are again.
Again.
Yeah. And remember last year when we had no doubts we come in every game. Oh man, we win this one by. I'm gonna get the 49ers 37. Whoever we're playing, 20. They'll get 3 points in garbage time. We can't even talk that trash this year, Sharon. I really can't wait till we can. But Sharon, what are you thinking?
I think it's going to be redemption time. I think they're tired of losing. I think they're about to wake up now and be like the Niners used to be. But I have a feeling we'll win this game. I think they're just tired of getting beat up and just tired of everything. I mean, it's like the season's almost over, and they either if we go to the playoffs or we don't. But it is what it is. But we get ready for next year. That's all that is. So.
And if we can just go in healthy, right? Nobody's going in. I don't want
Yes,
to see any
go
serious tears
in training
between
camp
now
and
then.
everything. Everybody stay healthy. Yes, exactly. But it's just ridiculous, our injury list. I mean, good Lord.
But you know what? You saw Detroit, right? When they mentioned that Detroit led the league.
Yeah, I saw Detroit.
I said, wow. Well, we've been crying about our injuries. Detroit's not
Right?
crying. They're just out there getting it done.
God, that's the one game I'm like, don't even want to look forward to.
Oh, I forgot we have to play them.
I want to beat them. The only reason why I want to beat them is because my cousin always likes to talk smack with me on Facebook. She'll be like, you can still change teams. I go, no, I'm not going to jump ship. I don't think.
Don't you love it when people tell you, well, you want to come on over and join the winning team?
Right? I was like, no, I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to have to hear it when we play them. Oh, God.
Listen, I tell you right now, I don't look for the 49ers to have any more than this. The 49ers will bounce back next year. We've been down this road before. Remember 2020? Everybody wrote us off. So we're done. Start get rid of that team. Get rid of Kyle. Get a new. Just rebuild.
Get rid of everybody.
Right. With the team, we're not even nearly the oldest team in the league. What are you talking about?
Ronbo, we're in the same boat as the Cowboys. Can you believe that? They're 5-7 too. That's just ridiculous.
That in itself is embarrassing, isn't it?
that is an embarrassment. It's just ridiculous.
We're not going to stay down there, though. The Cowboys aren't going anywhere.
I don't think we're going to. No, they're not. No. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, until Jerry Jones stops thinking he can GM, CEO, and own, then the Cowboys aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So
they got issues like we do.
Well, theirs are beyond us. I mean, at least they have an internal issue.
Theirs is twice as worse.
Yeah, Jones. If Micah doesn't want to play next year or holds out, they've got a real problem there. So we're not that.
I just want us to get the the redemption done and get on a winning streak and win the rest of what we can win. And if we make it to the playoffs, then we make it. But I don't look forward to this playoff season. But just get ready for next season with the hype and stay healthy. And, and Kyle needs to learn, too, like, pull them out. Let them rest. Don't keep them in there so long. That's why they get hurt.
And I don't know how much more proof he needs. It's frightening. If there's one thing I will get on Kyle about is...
Yeah, I mean, if we can get the score up and get it all to a certain extent, then take them out. Don't keep them in there the whole entire game. That's why they get hurt, Kyle. Take them out. Let them breathe. But that's why we got the rookies for. Put them in there.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
I don't know. Football just hasn't been football this year. That's all to me.
Yeah.
But, oh, well.
And none of the high-profile teams of the past few years, a lot of them are Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Lamar's not in the running for the MVP anymore. But look who is. Detroit. I mean, Jared Goff is in the running for the MVP, and
I bet the Rams hate getting rid of him.
Well, maybe he doesn't look the same with the Rams, though. And by the way, Sam Darnold should probably be mentioned as an MVP candidate as well. Sam Darnold of all people, can you imagine?
Right. But we don't need no Aaron Rodgers either. So
I wasn't going to jump in, but I know you didn't just say Sam Darnold needs MVP.
I damn sure did.
I'm sorry.
They're number 3.
I'm sorry. No.
Number 3.
Everybody in the league, don't do that, man.
What's up with Jack? What's up with
Detroit?
That is horrible.
It's Minnesota. And what are you going to put? Jordan Love? Forget about it, Emilio. It is what it is. Hey, listen, let me get Sharon's score. Sure, you and Mom score.
Mom says 17-13.
All right. And
I'm
you?
going 31-17.
All right. We got that. And hopefully, and you were bold enough to give me numbers. Like, I'm a coward. I can't do it. So I hope it happens too. Even though I try not to say, my feelings do get hurt when the 49ers get beat up like they did this past weekend. I was crushed. So, we'll see what happens. All right.
Exactly.
See how that cowboy
Right,
brother, you can admit to him right now. Yeah, we down here with y'all for a little bit. We'll hang out here for a little while, but we ain't staying.
Right?
So don't
he
ask
knows
for no
that.
rent. Yeah. All right, Chad. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, Ronbo.
Good night.
Good night.
And it's Z. Z, come on in, fam.
Ronbo.
Yeah. Z.
Yeah, I'm just going to give you my score real quick, and I'm going to give somebody else the time.
So you
The
sound
dark
like you're
one is
tired.
here.
You sound like you're tired of our team.
Yeah, man.
I feel you on that.
It's been a
Go ahead.
messed up week.
Okay, some
It's
other
been a
things
messed
going
up
on
week.
too.
I'm going to go 31-17.
There you go. And it's time for the 49ers to get mad and score 30 points. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. You didn't mean 31-17.
Thanks for giving me a chance.
I mean, Bills. I mean, but
Nah, 31
Bills.
Niners.
Yeah, okay. All right.
31-17 Niners.
All right. And I hope you're right, because we need that.
Thanks, man.
All right. Appreciate you, Phil.
The dark one always come back. Don't forget that.
All right. Be looking forward to it.
Dark one out.
All right, Phil. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is probably not an MVP candidate this year. Who else around the league is looking unusually good? Joe Burrow's not in the mix. So as I'm saying, the guy who wins this year is probably going to be Jared Goff, but the names that it could be competing against him, boy, it'll make people mad. It already made Emilio mad. I ain't playing. Sam Darnold's got to be in that question. Antoine. Hey, also, Eagles, it may not be. It's probably Saquon. Jordan, Jalen Hurts, I don't know. Antoine, come on in. Hey, come on in, Antoine, man. I've been trying to find you on YouTube, too. It's just not coming up for me. I ain't going to quit, though. Antoine,
Hey, what's
here,
up,
man.
Ronbo?
Hey, how you doing, fam?
Yeah, man. Hey, I've been holding on the last few calls. Everybody's calling in, and I had to get off, man, so I wasn't able to chop it up with you. So I'm glad I finally made it through, man.
Well, good, because I love it.
Look, check this out. I'm going to respond to you on your Instagram. It's like Niners at the Beta LA, and then you'll be able to find me through that.
Okay, Instagram.
I'm like, I'll comment to your last post.
Okay, are you Niners to the Bay also on Instagram?
Yeah, same
so,
on YouTube and Instagram. Niners_the Bay to LA.
All right.
So I'll tap in with you on Instagram, man, because I've been following you and I love all your stuff, man.
Right,
I'm mad I wasn't able to get into some of them games, but it looks like a lot of the faithful was mad too. So you had a lot of people calling in.
Oh man, people are fuming, man. We're not used to this. Back in 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, we were used to it. But after going through the years we went through, and all of a sudden we look like poo-poo, it's tough. I mean,
yeah, it's tough. But, this is part of football, man. And,
I know.
I'm one of the people that, it's most of the faithful. We started off the season believing we're going to see another Super Bowl. We believed it. And, as the season went, we understand that it's not our year. But I'm not upset, man, because this is football. This is how it goes sometimes. You get four cracks at it. There's going to be some down years, and we're experiencing that.
Mm-hmm. And
so,
usually it takes a little bit of rebuilding, especially when you have a nucleus. The Patriots never went through this, so that's the other thing. But I don't know. Some people say, man, y'all ain't got no business putting yourself on the same table with the Patriots. Why not? I mean, we just didn't win the championship. But we got there.
My argument to everybody, to the haters, to the media, and that's what I'm going to touch on in a second, but my argument to a lot of people that talk about the Niners, and especially these sorry Cowboy fans, like, oh, well, you guys haven't won and we haven't either. But there's a difference, man. And they don't understand it because they don't experience deep playoff runs. Deep playoff runs as a fan, yes, we haven't won the big one. We understand that. But as a fan, to go through these games in the playoffs, every game, game by game, especially last year, coming back in both of our games to win, that's exhilarating. Like, you don't get that feeling from nothing else. And we got that feeling, and we've had that experience. We've got to experience that. And we had fun, and we went to the Super Bowl. We didn't win, but we got to experience things that most teams don't experience. So I'm not going to sit here and act like we ain't one of the best franchises in all of sports, considering 4 out of 5 years we've gone to conference championships or a Super Bowl.
I mean, that speaks for itself. Domination of the division like that. And we weren't like the Cowboys dominating the NFC East. We were seriously dominating the NFC. So there's a lot of difference. Exactly.
Right. And we dominated everybody. So I know I don't have a lot of time, but what I wanted to get on here, man, and talk about, because I'm getting pissed off with all the little pundits and everybody that's talking about Brock Purdy. I'm very defensive of Brock Purdy because I've seen a lot worse, and I believe he's a good quarterback. I believe he's our future. So a lot of the pundits now are saying, you know, maybe we shouldn't re-sign him. Maybe we need to make him play. He needs to prove himself again. But my question is, what more does he need to prove? And going forward with this season, how do you expect him to prove anything with what we're working with? Yes, he can, you know, maybe he'll play well. Maybe he won't. But you can't judge him off of the rest of the season considering what we're working with. And it's like, why does no one want to give him credit for what he's achieved? You know, everybody wants to talk about he has so many weapons and all pro players. But my rebuttal to that is every successful quarterback has their tools and they have their players, and he's no different. So why does he get docked down because he has great players around him? You don't think Joey Burrow has great players around him? You don't think Lamar Jackson has great players around him? You don't think Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, all these guys get their players? Yes, I know Patrick Mahomes has had some injuries this season, and he's great. He's the best quarterback of the last 10 years.
He's a good example, though, fam, because Patrick has fallen off as far as his production as a quarterback. His defense is carrying him.
And that's exactly what I was going to get to.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you. And right, Patrick Mahomes has fallen off this year without a lot of the weapons he's been used to. His numbers aren't great. Yes, he's winning. His defense, they're winning. That's a winning franchise. But don't get it twisted and make it like he's playing at an all-pro or his best level, because he's not. And that's my only thing when I'm trying to defend Brock Purdy is.
And you're right.
Look at everybody. Quarterbacks, they have to have their damn weapons, and if they don't, they're going to struggle. And you're seeing that with Purdy. And outside of that, he still held it together with this makeshift lineups we've had and one of the damn worst offensive lines I've seen in a while.
Oh, I mean, they really are god-awful. That's why I say, what do you expect? And people still, a good
what
quarterback.
Get
out of here with that. Nobody, there's no such thing.
Right, and I'm so tired of it, man.
He looked like that before he left because he had no offensive line and his receivers sucked. So, you know, it's
everybody also, you know, they're clamoring over the Lions, and I agree. They look great, and I agree. But I'm speaking of specifically on offense. They don't have much injuries. And look at all their players. And if you give, let me just say this before I get off, man. If you take the first, second, and third string running backs off of the Lions, if you take away one of the best offensive linemen, and then you go ahead and take away the wide receiver one, I'm pretty sure the quarterback is not going to be an MVP candidate like he is this year.
Antoine, have you got? You're so right. I agree with all of that too. We need your score though. Win WL or you got numbers? What are you thinking?
I got a W. I think we're going to come out. It's going to be a close game. My prediction is 20-17, 49ers prevail, and we're going to keep it going. And like we said, let's spoil some people's playoff hopes.
Yes,
let's go beat the Rams. Let's go beat the Cardinals, and let's see where that happens.
You know, and stop being tied with the Cowboys. I hear you. All right. All right, fam. That's one of the good stuff as always. All right. I'm looking for you. I'll go to Instagram, check you out. All right, fam.
All right. Okay. Take care, man.
Okay. Ian and Papa J, please, I can't enforce rules if my 49er family's acting up. Come on, man. Y'all supposed to set an example. Please stop.
Season's over, so talk about the draft. I said, what's up with Jack? What's up with Jack?
But Donut Tanisha must be loving it. Jack, come on in, man. It's that night when we decide that we know what's going to happen.
We're going to beat the Bears. And win the NFC West. See, can you remind me what the last 4 weeks for the Seahawks schedule is, Ronbo?
Rams and Seahawks. I don't know. The Cardinals. I don't really
Chat, let Ronbo know what the last 4 games are for the Seahawks. They're gonna lose to the divisional rivals.
They got to play the Bills.
We're gonna win out. And we're going to win at the last snippet, Ronbo. We're going to beat the Cardinals. We get in the playoff. Trent Williams back. Everybody's healthy.
They'd be inspired.
And there goes Garendo.
Yeah. And you know what? If the 49ers were to do that, that means they're looking good. And if they're looking that good, maybe I trust them to go into the playoffs because Kyle knows how to get you through the playoffs. He just can't get you to the Super Bowl. And if the Chiefs
J-A-C-K, you know what I'm talking about. What's up with Jack? What's up with Jack? Hey, I'm just saying, man. Don't stop believing, baby.
Yeah. As Steve Perry would say from Journey. Yeah.
What happened? Tell me one thing. What happened, Ronbo, after the Tampa Bay game? Kyle Shanahan said, you know what? I'm going to put my guy that I got on Madden because I overworked him to get on Madden. He did overplay him, right? And he's injury prone. But he got him on. Hey, I'm a Christian McCaffrey fan, but he got him on Madden. And what did he do? He overworked him, but he overplayed him against the Seahawks when they had no answer to Garendo and Mason. So my thing is this. Check this out, though. What happens if Garendo doesn't get all the snaps and Jonathan Taylor jumps in and he mixes it up with him?
You've heard about the new kid we got, right?
I know about the new kid we got. Yeah. I heard about the new kid. Jack, he looks saucy.
You know what's really funny, though? The Jets Breece Hall is questionable. And they got another. Why would they get rid of Abinaconda? That's the only thing that kind of scared me when I read that. Why did you guys get Breece is having issues? The guy behind Breece is having a problem. You got rid of Abinaconda. Everybody says this dude's a beast. Why would you do that? Anyway.
Jeff Albrecht was a great linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. But what he isn't is a great head coach. Maybe a great defensive coordinator, maybe a great linebackers coach, but he's not a great head coach at the moment. Okay, so because he got all-stars everywhere. He got Devontae Adams, he got Rodgers, he got Breece Hall, he got Garrett Wilson, he got some dogs.
Sauce Gardner over there, what my draft?
Yeah.
I mean, man,
he got all of them.
I wanted to say, the dude got sauced. I we can get, but they got a team.
So
Aaron Rodgers is
he's slipping a little bit. He's slipping a little bit. But you know what? That's why he let this boy slip, and you know what? Shanahan already knew. So Salah said, "No, go snatch that boy up." It was Salah that told Shanahan because Salah is salty about what happened to him. Salah told Shanahan, "Snatch his ass up."
Maybe.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
And we snatched him up, but he don't know the playbook fully yet. So, he might get a couple.
Pardon the pun. But watch and see what happens.
All
he's got to do,
he might get a few.
Get him up. Just run basic plays for him.
But besides the fact, Ronbo, what happens if Garendo doesn't get all the snaps like Shanahan gives all the snaps?
Garendo probably won't get them all this week.
McCaffrey
will make a couple of appearances.
McCaffrey.
4 or 5. Garindo's going to get if not all the snaps. He's going to get a spell here and there. But look for Isaac to be just running the show out there this Sunday.
Yeah. And you know who my favorite player is, right? I don't got to remind you guys. This is Brandon Ayuk, right? And it shows, the lack of receiver, how great Brandon Ayuk actually is. Yeah, he didn't start off so great or whatever, but remember he had some Superman catches when he was flying and catching. He is awesome, okay? But he didn't have a great off season because negotiation talks. Like Bosa didn't have a great beginning of his season when he was doing this. Yeah. So my thing is this, man. Next year, y'all, it's on.
Now.
It's on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People signed. Whoever signed, yeah.
There goes Garendo, and let's see how much he plays Garendo compared to how much he plays his boy McCaffrey.
He's gonna play
it's
the
just
death.
interesting to me, and I'm not gonna play no cards or nothing like that. I'm just saying, man, it's interesting to me because wow, why does he overwork McCaffrey only, not other running backs? It's just strange, man.
Jack, we got to get a score. We got to get a score. We got to go. See what I'm saying?
Jack, I ain't giving a score today.
Okay,
What's
WRL.
up with Jack? It's gonna be 31-19, right. San Francisco. Okay.
Okay, Jack. Oh my God, Jack, we got to go. All right, fam.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
I promise you one thing, Ronbo. We're gonna get this win, and we're gonna win the NFC West. And you guys gonna note this shit down. We coming back, baby. All right. It starts on Sunday. Let's go.
All right, fam. Have a good night. All right, Jack.
Oh. Keep smiling, baby.
Oh, I'll be right back.
What's up with Jack?
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm telling him over and over, Jack, give me the score. Jack, give me the score. The only thing you can do is hang him up. If you want to do that, then you're like, I don't need to go. I'm still, Jack, please, Jack. Everybody does that to me. So what you can do is maybe make an example. Just hang them up there because I can't get them off. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing everything but saying something bad to them. I'm doing the best I can, Jess. I'm saying over and over. Okay, I'll start early, Jeff. It's not going to make any difference. If we keep talking, I'm doing the best I can. I can't do any better. But I'll start early. I'll start a whole minute early, okay? But give me a break. It's not my fault. You always blame me and completely like I have all the power. I don't. You can't get them off. Oh, why did you say that? Okay, nobody's talking. I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Okay. Hang them up, Jess. That's all I ask. You want to do a part? If I can't get it done, you get it done. Hang them up. And then they'll get it because they're not listening to me. Bitch, get off the phone. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I tried. Okay. That was a load off of my mind. All right. Let's go to, hey, yo, Nigel. Jack just had a W. Did he have it? Okay, anyway.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Nigel, man. Game time. And it's funny now because, like, last year we were like, all right, we got to get this game. We get home field advantage. We get we get that game off. We're not even talking like that. Now we're just saying, just finish the schedule and don't get hurt. But go out looking good. Nigel, where you at on this?
Man, we better win against this team, Ron. They don't even have a real head coach right now, man.
Who is the coach?
I mean, they just fired the freaking coach. And then they got this rookie quarterback that's like, he's kind of erratic at times. Don't get me wrong, though. Man, he can make some passes. If somebody can get that guy and work well with him as a head coach,
they should have
he's
beat
a really
Detroit,
good
Nigel.
quarterback, but he's super raw right now, man.
Well, then there's that. Yeah.
I hope. I'm
holds
thinking
the ball
we're going to
too
win,
long, like every rookie does. But
yeah. I think we're going to win, Ronbo. But the way we've been playing, I'm not sure because, I mean, the defense specifically and the special teams are making things a bit more difficult than they need to be. And then, of course, the offense is just our whole team is just not playing well, and that's just the reality of it. So I don't know what to really think about who's going to win this game, but I'll definitely be watching. So I just hope Ronbo they do win, because I feel like that'll definitely be. I don't know. I don't know how I'll feel. I don't know what'll come about it, depending on who messes up and, the most, and questions that'll be brought up on certain people. And it's just going to be a mess, even worse than what it already is.
And you'll underline it all, as we do it every week. Get rid of Kyle Shannon. It's all his fault. That's a go-to
you're gonna
every
get
time.
That. We need to blow it all up. It's all over. And
I need players to do their damn job.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
yeah, it ain't that easy. But at the same time, you want to see a little bit of fight out of them, because I heard you talking earlier about the Lions and how many injuries they have. And they're still so good. If you look at them, you think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. They look like the strongest team in the NFC right now.
They'll
maybe
lose to
in the
Eagles,
NFL.
But they're tough.
Yeah. They're super tough. So, well, what are we supposed to do? We've got as many, maybe, I don't know, how many injuries did you all say that we had on our side?
No, we got 15. They got 23. 23 people on the IR, including the guys that are out.
That's nutty.
Whoa!
Still doing good. I don't know what to think about that. I wonder. Okay, I haven't really kept up with them as far as like injuries specifically, but I'm curious whether or not like the injuries are to their. I think one of them for sure is on their defensive line, right? Like that.
Well, they got a few off the
forget
defensive line, but Nigel, they went and got some defensive linemen off the street. How come we couldn't find some of those people? Some of those guys are badass. I don't even know what they were doing on the street. Wow.
Yeah. They're just, them and the Chiefs just find ways to win like those close games, and we just didn't. That's the difference. And I think for Kyle Shanahan, and it's always been a thing with him, is his game management. And a lot of the times, it just, for whatever reason, at the end of the games, he's not good when it's close like that. And it sucks, but that's just the way it's been so far. He's going to have to look himself in the mirror and figure out why he can't win these games at all, really. And I hope he does, because Ronbo, he's a good coach, and a lot of he does have flaws, obviously.
Well, yeah.
To me, there's a lot of things that annoy me about him.
Remember, though, last year our backs were against the wall in the playoffs. I don't know that we could actually say that he can't win on those situations, because he does. But the one we want him to win is against the Chiefs, and there's where he falls down, and that's becoming a frightening thing.
But he has such a terrible record, though. Yeah. When in these games where he's kind of like
not leading,
and I'd have to look up all the stats, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
We do.
It's not good. But
Nigel,
anyway.
we're going to run out of time. The phone is stacking up. I'm going to have to get your score, though. Give me a win or loss or numbers. What do you think?
I'm going to say I think we're going to win 28-24. That's what I think we're going to the score is going to be for the 49ers. So.
Nothing wrong with that. I like it.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call, man. Thank you,
Nigel, for getting in there.
Always,
right.
This is like therapy for us, man, so I appreciate that. But y'all have a good weekend, and we'll see you all Sunday. Have a good rest of your day, man.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Nigel. See you game day.
Yep.
What did Brian says?
Bye.
All right, Phil. What did Brian says? Purdy for 30. And S17, Bears. Oh, Bears 17. That's 17. Don't tell anybody I read it like that. Bears 17. Bills 42. Give us that score, too. Bills 42. Lambs urination 9. All field goals. I don't know why. Rudy still, although he did get quiet today. Rudy, you know better, don't you? You know better. Johnny.
Ronbo.
I'm listening, Johnny. Hey, hello.
Yeah. What's going on?
Man, we ain't going on, man. We went down from glory to just talking football now. We know it's over. Actually, knowing this early that it's over is better than at the last minute. Let's say we're tied up with somebody and we lose that game. It doesn't hurt as bad, Johnny. I'm trying to find ways to make myself happy. Johnny.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make you happy, man. We winning Sunday. The Bears ain't gonna have nothing to compete with. Debo, Kittle's still out there. And a lot of the 49ers is tired of losing, you know what I mean? So they dig deep inside like we did against Detroit last year. We came all the way back on them and beat them.
And
that's
Green
how we're going
Bay.
to do the rest of the season. Yeah, both of them. So I'm not worried. The only problem I have with is the coaching, like the play calling and stuff like that.
When to make the
and the penalty.
Yeah. Oh.
And the penalties.
See that?
We got to stop doing that penalties, man.
Shoot us
That's
every
what be
time.
killing us. That's what be killing us games. That's how we lost most of our games, penalties. Every time we get a touchdown or a long drive, we get called back. Yeah, get it called back. You know what I mean? So we got to stop with the penalties and everything like that. And, I think we're going to beat the Bears, you know what I mean? Because, the coaching, they just got a new coach over there, the quarterback.
See, John, that's what I'm worried about. They might play better for him, though. What if they do? You know how some coaches, the Raiders coach, remember when he came on? Was that last year or his first year? Remember he came on, all of a sudden the Raiders started winning games. I was like, what? So you would tell me the only thing wrong with Raiders was the coach? And sometimes that's, I don't know. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case this weekend, though, but yeah.
And I hope he play Garendo more because he's fast and the other new guy's fast, right? So both of them are fast.
Yeah, the Conda. I can't wait to see him.
So he should switch them in and out, just like Detroit do their running backs. You know what I mean?
Knuckles and Sonic, man. But I'm laughing. I'm watching them. I say, you guys got Knuckles and Sonic to death. I mean, they're just running all over the damn field. You can't do nothing. Well, you can't stop Montgomery, and you can't stop Gibbs. What the hell, man? Jesus Christ. I don't want to see them no more. We got to see them. We got to see them this year, too.
Oh, we got to see them later on this year, man. And I don't want to see them either because they looking dangerous right now. I ain't trying to hate, but you know what I mean. They look crazy right now, but you know what I mean. I wish we had everybody, man. We needed Christian McCaffrey. I hate he's out for the season. Yeah. We need Ayuk right now. He's out too. So I mean, balls to the wall, man. We just gotta, go in hard. With the people we got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
survival of the fittest.
Score I have, my score is going to be 49-28, the Bears 17. That's what
all right. 28-17. So, Johnny, I like that, man. If it comes out like that, we'll be singing ooh la la. Talk about Merry Christmas.
We're going to win it here in a minute, man. We just got to start with the penalties. That's the big problem that we have.
And Jake Moody, I hope Jake is working out right now. I don't care what time it is. Jake, come on, man. Don't do it. Don't break us in pieces, man. We need you to get the field goal in, or they take the ball over right from where you are, and they go get good field position and everything else.
This time in this particular time in the season, he's getting late. We're still in the hunt, man. We still can, win a division, but they got to lose some games. The Seattle Seahawks, they got to lose some games. We got to win some games. So, you know what I mean? It's our time to climb back up the ladder, man.
Yeah, so missing field goals is the last thing we should have to be concerned with.
Exactly.
Johnny, I mean, good to hear from you, fam. I mean, we'll be back Sunday, and you come on in and confirm that 28-17. All right?
All right, my man.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. Have a great night.
All right, peace.
Night. Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, your night's going. Hey,
it's
Papa J, thank you for helping my daughter out because that Ian 16, I guess he's threatened Nikita with the gun and all that. It was in the chat above. No, that's what Papa J was just letting me. That Papa J was protecting Nikita, and all the 49 Empires were protecting Nikita. But what he said to Nikita.
See, I get the feeling it's not
something about guns. Something you say in the chat because you don't know how many could be undercover cops. Cops are in the chat. That's one thing Ian 16 doesn't understand. There's cops on the Live chat. Doesn't matter if it's a 49er chat or any other chat. He's got to watch.
We have two Ians, I think. That's not the same Ian. It's kind of quiet. Who is that?
The lion logo. Yep, that's the one with the lion logo. Yep. Papa J and the rest of them were protecting Nikita. That's what it said. Remember, Papa J's the father with 2 girls, so he's, that's how he is. That's good.
We're going to monitor the chat. Ian, don't let me see you talking like that. I've already asked you 2 or 3 times to please knock it off. Knock it off, Ian.
People don't understand.
I can't believe that's our Ian, though. Michael, we have more than one. We have more than one Ian, don't we? It's a 16
It's the one with
guy,
the Lions picture on there. It has a Lions picture on there. Detroit Lions football player on there.
Okay.
If somebody can screenshot
please
and
give
send it to
Ian some time out, and if he comes back, we'll give him one shot. You get one shot, and then you're out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I can't wait for the game Sunday. Yeah. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a big game, man.
Yeah, right. So, you're predicting what?
I predict us to win. We gotta, like I say, now he's gotta have to use different running backs now. It's not just CMC and Mason now. You got all different ones. You can't just use Garenda like you do CMC. You gotta use the others. You gotta, and think of Kittle. Kittle, man, he needs to get some action. You know?
And George is going to get the ball this week because remember, he said last weekend he was open all day. And Brock says, I just didn't see him through all the snow and everything else, I guess. I don't know. But yeah.
Another news I found out who the 49ers who might go after the offseason, who they're interested in, they might want to bring in is who's the backup quarterback for Jacksonville? Because they want to get rid of Allen eventually after this year is the guy from Alabama who was used to Patriots. Same draft class as Lance. Remember, Shanahan wanted to draft
the guy everybody's arguing about?
The 49ers getting him
I could
for
see
next season.
Jones, what's it?
Matt Jones, from Alabama. He used to be at the Patriots and he went to Jacksonville. No, I'd take a chance on the kid. Maybe better than he's got more experience. He's played a lot more ball.
Matt Jones is not a terrible quarterback. I think that he just got in the wrong system. Yeah.
They said he has a strong arm. He can throw it deep, and he's good.
Yeah,
he's got a much more. The only thing he doesn't do good is that Purdy does is scrambled good, but that's okay. The ball, we need,
Yeah, Brock's. I like Brock too, but I have him as.
They'll keep Brock, but they would like to bring him in and see what happens.
Michael, question though. You heard something about Brindle being somebody they want to get rid of?
No, this is just something for the off season when the season's done.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you said that they don't want Brindle.
No, this is when the season's over with.
Okay.
They're talking about for 2020.
No, I know. You can't get Mac Jones right now anyway, but yeah, okay.
No, you have to wait till the season's over. I wouldn't mind taking a chance on the kid. More experience in college. They should have drafted him in the first place, maybe, if they really like him.
Can you imagine? I don't know.
And then also, too, Belichick might be the next North Carolina football coach for college.
North Carolina? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, what's the weather supposed to be like for you guys out there? What's the weather for Sunday? We had snow flurries here, but what do you guys have?
Well, there's no snow flurries coming up. I suspect it'll be mid-60s to near 70. It's not going to be burning hot, but it's going to be not ridiculous like it is in Buffalo.
Us 49er Empires cannot take the Bears easy because Joe Dale came back and beat Detroit.
And Washington. You know what?
And the quarterback from the Bears is going back home because that's where he played college football. Southern Cal, USC.
All right. I've been telling you, look, man, the Bears have been losing some games they had no business losing. If they were getting beat up, it's one thing, but they're not. So it's going to be a game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely
a game I'm going to watch, and I'm hoping they can win too. It's Atlanta they're playing Minnesota. I'm hoping Atlanta can beat them. That's they're overdue. Atlanta's overdue to win once, and this could be the game. I'm praying for Tony Wright.
Yeah, that Atlanta's got too good a team to be losing like they're losing too. So,
but we know the Rams are going to get killed.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt about the Rams. Rams can't beat Buffalo. They can talk all the trash.
I think they get beat up more than we get beat up. Oh, the Rams are nothing. They're garbage. The whole organization's garbage.
Oh yeah, if Miami can beat them up like that, you know the Bills can. Yeah,
Bills will eat them alive. So Stafford might throw 4 INTs.
it's a pickle week. Yeah, man. I mean, Jameis and who else is in the competition? Jameis, unfortunately, the Atlanta quarterback, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
so Jameis, Kirk, and Matt. Yeah.
Maybe Matt will jump ahead.
I don't even know where he is on the chart. Give me a score, so Mike. What do you got for you and Nikita? You give Nikita a score too?
Yeah, Nikita says 49ers 24, Chicago 13. I'm going to say 49ers because they're home. I think they're going to hit a Purdy 30 and Chicago 19.
All right.
Purdy 30. You got to think of Purdy 30. There you go.
Okay, Mike, are you giving us 30? And what do you got for Buffalo Bears? I can't get Buffalo. The Buffalo's scarred me for life. 19?
Yeah, Bears
right.
19. Yeah, 19 for Chicago.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
shout out to all my 49 family. Thanks for protecting Nikita tonight. I hope to get her back on here because I know she's scared and upset what happened.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, fam.
Yeah, because you know what happened? Remember her cousin, they buried her cousin because of what happened with the gun. And then when he brought that up, that triggers.
Yeah.
That's something that people got to respect. Yeah, but have a good night, Ronbo. And
All right, fam. You have a good night, too. Appreciate you. All right. The Ghost of Judah tribe. Corny Whiner fans, paint your nails if Caleb wins. I'm inspired now. I was going to sit back and casually take this game, but if you guys are going to start calling us out, okay, it's on. Okay, all right. Hey, yo, Smooth, come on in.
What's up, Ronbo?
Smooth, man.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, you, man.
Oh, Smooth? Man, I'm good. I'm blessed.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Smooth.
Yeah, man. Oh, you asked about Chicago interim coach, Thomas Brown.
All right. Is he any good?
Yeah, Thomas Brown, your brother. I don't know if he's an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, or a special teams
he's a
coach.
coordinator, yeah.
But he got a little
some teams get inspired. They play better ball as soon as the head coach leaves. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because they feel like if you can get rid of the coaches, the players go be next who won't perform at a high level.
Good point.
So, and it's sad that it has to be like that for players to say, "Oh, we got to play now." No, man,
it really is. You're a professional. Do your job.
Money, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You take it for granted. But getting back to the running game, I think the Niners go since they got Israel from the Jets and Garendo is going to be the full starter now. I would run the ball 30 times, 15
easily.
Each. I'm serious. 15 each. Power and speed, both of them run 4.3. Both of them big, can drag and break tackles. That'll wear any defense down. I don't give a damn if you are the number one defense. You keep pounding that back to back and then bring another mauler in like that.
Yeah. Fourth quarter,
I'll pound the ball. Rambo, check this out. Chicago Bears. How was it? What was their team like before Barkley got there?
Before who?
Suspect. Barkley from the Jets. Remember? I mean, from the Giants. Running back, Barkley.
Oh, Saquon. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the Eagles didn't look like this.
And he's taken over that whole damn team. He's the team.
He is. And the Giants look like damn fools.
Hurst is not that good, bro. Without Barkley, Hurst is nothing. Take Barkley away and watch Hurst. They're talking about, Brock Purdy, look at him regressing. And you need weapons. All those Super Bowls Belichick went, he had weapons. Offense weapons.
Gotta have them.
That's why you go into the draft to build the best offense and defense you can to get to the promised land. You get injuries, you go suffer.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And if you got a good defense,
I'm not even worried about that, bro. I'm not. I'm not going to worry about it, man, because I already know. Like other dudes say, it's football. It happens. We can't win everything. Just like kids, they can't get every Christmas gift they want.
I know. I'm
if you don't have the money,
about that.
Just like you don't have the money to get the players you want, you know.
Exactly.
But
I fully agree.
Yeah, man. Anything else? Yeah. But I'm looking really forward to this. And then Detroit Lions, what's his name? Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Number 97?
He may be back if they go back late
if they
in the
make
playoffs.
the Super Bowl. If they make the Super Bowl. If they make the Super Bowl or the playoff, he'll be back.
Yeah.
But I think the Detroit Lions will come in here when we play them.
Oh.
When they come in here, they'll probably be on a high horse and overlooking us, and say, "Oh, nah, they hurt," and that's when they will get bit in the ass. That's when we go bite them in the ass. But Greenlaw will be back by then.
Yeah, but that they almost lost is shocking twice. The Detroit Lions are escaping these wins, but that just shows you they're ready because they got.
Look what Green Bay did at their own house,
I know.
And we could have got Green Bay ourselves. Little mistakes, turnovers. We can cut down those turnovers. It'd be a different game.
Huh?
A lot of those games, I can go to like 3-4 games. We played it turnovers. We should have won.
I know.
Should have a better record than we have right here. But we win out the rest of these games, huh?
This is what games come down to. Who makes the least amount of mistakes? Yeah. It's not always the plays. It's just flags, mistakes.
I feel like we can win the rest. We win the rest of these games. We be 10-7. If we can win the rest of these games,
that's right. It is possible to go 10-7. You gotta win out.
Yeah. Win out. We beat the Rams. We beat the Cardinals. Man, we in there, man. We in there because Seattle, they go lose, bro. I forgot. Damn, who they play, but they go lose. I think they play Buffalo too, don't they?
Do they still have to play Buffalo? Anybody has to deal with Buffalo?
I think NFC West play Buffalo.
Did they already play them though? Is what I'm wondering.
I don't know that.
Yeah. But anyway, fam, Smooth, what you got for a score?
28-17. I already had my score, but as soon as I saw the bill,
Yes, we did.
All right. That's Eric. Yeah, they already played the Bills.
Hey, bro, I will see you Sunday, man.
All right. Looking forward to it, fam. Night.
All right. Take care. All right.
That's
bang, bang, not the game. I'm out. All right.
Yo, Eric.
What's up, buddy?
Eric, now every team that wants to win in the NFC West, have they played the Bills yet? The Bills are like the devil on the loose. My God. That's just if you have to go to their house, that's death. If they're coming to your house, you don't want them coming to your house either. My God, they're on fire.
No, you do not want them going to you, and you definitely don't want to be going to them.
Playing in that refrigerator. And if anybody thinks they're not going to play better out of that refrigerator, oh, yes, they will. Those 2 games they lost, I'm still surprised. But that they lost to Kansas City is my biggest surprise. I got to tell you. Okay, because I'm looking at MVP. As a matter of fact, Eric, because Emilio can't stand Sam Darnold. No matter what Sam Darnold does, Emilio's not his fan, right? But honestly, look at the quarterbacks that are going to be the MVP. Look at the names. As I said, of course, you got Jalen Hurts is going to get in there just because Saquon Barkley's supporting him. And then, of course, you've got Jared Goff. And I'm sorry, but Sam Darnold's number 3 in the league. I mean, behind him in the NFC is Jordan Love. You go down the order, that's the thing. So Josh Allen's going to be – I think Josh Allen's going to win it all, though. Because Patrick's not having a great year. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens. They don't realize that you got Derrick Henry over there. You should probably use him. Yeah. Look what it's doing for Jalen Hurts. If you got a guy that could just demolish the team running, give him the damn ball.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, did you guys beat the Bills or did they beat you?
No, we lost.
How what was the score?
I think something about maybe like 30-something to like 3 or something ridiculous like that. It was pretty ugly, bud.
You know
what? Yeah.
So if the Bills lose in the playoffs this year to Patrick and company, they have this. That means they have the same disease as the 49ers.
Yeah.
Can't beat the Chiefs. You can beat anybody else, but when it comes to the Chiefs, there's nothing that can be done. There's no point in playing that game. Just walk away. Avoid the embarrassment. That's unreal. But then, unlike the 49ers, the Bills actually do lose to the Bills do actually beat Patrick and company in the regular season. Which of course
after looking it up, 31. It was 31-10 out here.
Yeah. I tell you what, I don't want to see the Bills. Well, the Bills, we only see them every few years anyway. For some reason, we seem to see the every time I look up, it seems like we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs over and over and over, as if the schedule makers are laughing about. Hey, I got this here. Let's get the Chiefs on a bye week, right? Chiefs on a bye week. Let's have the 49ers on the road, and we'll be fair. We'll bring them back home, and the Chiefs will be there to meet them. Eric, do you ever wonder if the schedule makers have a sense of humor and they're clowning people? God.
Yeah. And that's definitely one of them, because I tell you, it's very difficult, especially when you're coming off a bye week and you have to play it, and you have to face a good team.
They're coming off the bye week, and then we got to fly to the East Coast to play in conditions that aren't meant for humans and try to play a team that's already fully acclimated to that temperature and comfortable. There was no way to win that game. That spread could have been 10. Wouldn't have made any difference. It was only 7. Oh, that is a nasty place. And the new stadium they're making, I just found out they're not putting a roof or dome over it. No. That's their advantage, is that ridiculous weather starting in November. The league ought to make them stop it. Minnesota's as bad as they are. They don't have that kind of weather. They got a dome.
Yeah.
Anyway, Eric, what is your score going to be? Who are you playing this weekend?
We're playing Zona at Zona.
I'm rooting for you again. What's the score prediction?
I would say 20 to my 13, and to be honest with you, I really don't know who's going to have 20, who's going to have 13. I really don't know.
We're going to put you down 2013. It's Eric's going to designate whoever wins, but that is going to be the score. Eric, what about the 49ers versus the Bears? What score you got?
I'm going to say, yeah, this would be beautiful. What if it was 49-0 to Sam Brad?
Did you say 49-0? I wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be a wonderful thing. That means the 49ers are all the way
yes,
back.
So.
All right, Eric. We got to go, and I'll see you Sunday.
Have a good night, everybody.
You too. Night, Eric.
Bye-bye.
Oh, good. Well, it's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. So get in there, man.
It seems like a lot of us are playing pretend tonight, and it's fun to pretend, isn't it?
We're gonna lose to the
Ronbo,
Bears
when
this
the
week,
wheels,
yeah.
When the wheels fall off for us, not only the wheels fall off, but the door handles fall off. The antenna falls off. The brake pads fall off, and the windshield pops out, and the back window pops out, and
we're rolling down the street.
We're not a good team right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not a good team right now. I don't know what everybody's spoken, thinking we're going to be scoring 30 points when we blew a lead in against Seattle.
Oh, we can have a belief. You can actually believe. Yeah, but you don't have to.
You know what belief in hope and
don't try to tell me Santa Claus does not exist, okay? Or the Easter Bunny, because I talked to both of them, okay? So.
Well, anyways, we're not a good team right now, man. Like, I keep telling you that we're in the midst and seeing a rebuild right before our eyes. Our nucleus is getting old. They're descending. They're not the same players anymore. A lot of them are free agents next year, and there's no telling if they're going to be back here next year. And that's why I brought up the word rebuild, because that's where we are right now. And we're not. And if you're thinking the playoffs next year, you're higher delusional. Because we're going to be starting off with players on IR next year. Brandon Ayuk is not going to be available in the beginning of the year. No telling how he's going to look when he comes back.
I kind of agree. Brandon Ayuk's not going to be ready at the beginning of the
season. No telling how Trent Williams is going to be next year. I mean, I don't know if God bless him for what he's going through. It's extremely tragic. There's no telling if his head's going to be in the game anymore. We have to accept reality for what it is. Like, this team is done. Like, the nucleus of this team is done. It's been together for way too long. There probably is friction between players. Like, we already seen that with Tebow Samuel and Tabor Pepper.
I don't know if that's an isolated incident that just happened suddenly. I don't know if that's
I know it's an isolated incident, but that's what happens when players are together too long and they get a little sick of each other,
especially when you're missing field goal after field goal after field goal. That could Tebow overreacted.
Well, Tebow has room to talk. Tebow has room to talk because he hasn't been productive at all this year besides his outfits.
Yeah, so hit him in the neck too.
And podcast appearances. I mean, he's been on more podcast episodes and up with Keenan Adams a lot more than he has been scoring touchdowns this year.
He's shopping a lot too, so he's splitting his time between shopping and podcasting.
So I don't know where this fantasy world we are living. I don't know where this fantasy world that you guys are living in is, because I would like to be a part of it, thinking that we're going to be scoring 30 points this weekend against the Bears, who are coming off a bye week and are a little pumped up that their head coach is fired now. And I believe, and
they didn't play. I thought they played Thursday.
Yeah, they're on a bye week right now, and they're going to be well rested. And we're beaten up and broken down, and it's more than injuries, Ronbo, that's affecting our season. Like, it's beyond injuries. Like, this team, like I said, is broken. The culture's broken. And this team's been together way too long, and it's bleak. The future's bleak. And now you're having questions about your quarterback, who's regressed a little bit this year. Nobody's denying that. Of course you're not. Of course, I would not expect you to.
I just wanted you to know. But so you're adding more drama than necessary.
It's not adding drama. It's the reality of what we're going through right now.
The entire program is not doom and gloom. I mean, these guys aren't going to be crippled forever. And they're rebuilding even before our very eyes, but I don't call it rebuild. Like, when I think of rebuild, I mean,
of course not, because
selling everybody out, making trades, bail them all out, get rid of the coach and start all over again.
Anyway,
a lot of guys are coming back next year's show. Some of them are still under contract.
You're high. You are
some of
asking
them are even
for the
under
same thing to
contract.
happen
They
over again.
can't
A lot of them are
leave.
coming back next year.
Okay, who's not coming back next year that you're really concerned about?
I would not be surprised if Juice is gone next year. I would not be surprised if Kittle is gone next year. He's on this last year of his deal. I would not be surprised if Debo's gone. He for sure is gone next year. That's the nucleus right there. As far as the offense goes, Brandon Ayuk is not going to be there. And it's not going to be pretty, Ronbo.
No.
Like, we have to face reality for what it is. Like, we mismanaged these contracts this offseason.
Yeah.
We drugged them on for longer than we should have, and it came to bite us back in the ass. And
so are you going to give me? I'm assuming you're getting an L. Or do you have numbers?
We're not going to win this weekend. We're losing this weekend. Like, we're not. Are we serious right now? Yeah. We have nobody on the field right now.
Yeah, I know.
We're picking up people off the street now.
So
we're going back to the days of when Kyle and John got here. We're picking up people off the street like a Jerome Simpson and stuff like that.
If you got a score number, or just put an L down.
No, we're going to lose. That's an L.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to be looking
shout
for you after the
Papa
game.
Dragons, shout out to Ellis, shout out to Steven, shout out to all the Tonys, and shout out to the TNT fam. And you'll have a great night and take care. And what are we winning for? Like, what do we want to win for? Like, just for to make our spirits feel good or something? Like, for a feel good moment?
Fix a drink.
Brief feel good moment? I don't drink. I don't drink or do any.
We'll do something. Just make yourself feel better.
Type of stuff. So.
All right. So I'll see you Sunday. We got to go.
All right. Shout out to everyone. Take care. Good night.
We need that because I'm going to get show Sunday. I just know it. Anthony.
What up, Ronbo?
Anthony, Anthony, we got a game coming up, and a lot of us don't believe anything good about this game is to be had. What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, we ain't no rebuild, nothing.
No, I know. Show's hardcore
you
about
gotta-
that, isn't he? We're not rebuilding. This team has players.
Let me ask you something,
and they're
Rambo.
not all leaving.
What, Rambo? Let me ask you something. How you in rebuild? And you just got Ricky Pearsall, Cowan, and cause Fred Warner ain't going nowhere.
Yep. George Kittle's not going
Greenlaw,
anywhere. Yeah.
and Kittle is most definitely not going nowhere.
Greenlaw's coming back. He's got to have another contract. Now,
Greenlaw
Hufanga might
coming
be
back.
leaving. There are some guys that are going to be leaving, but not all of them.
I put it to you like this. I do believe Hufanga and Debo is gone.
Yeah. Unless they want to. Hufanga could play for a prove-it deal since he's been out for 2 years, and he'd be in line for that. Debo could be used for trade, maybe, but Kyle likes him, so don't look too hard into that. We'll see.
Yeah, you just got to look, man. Dominique Pooney, he's a good player.
Yeah, we're
Ben Barch.
Yeah, they're building as they go.
Ben
They don't
Barch
have to
played
wipe
a
things
good
out to
game.
start over. Huh.
No, you ain't got to do that. But I will say this, Rambo. We need to get a wide receiver that can stretch the field, that got some height on him, that can go up and get these contested balls.
I know, right? Like Denver. Boy, ain't nobody out there less than
Yeah,
6'3",
we need
6'4". Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't have that because Kyle just retired. He want these short receivers.
Oh, he wants to be able. You got to be a route runner, and the most coordinated guys usually
Yeah.
are somewhere between 5'11" to 6'2". After that, they're
Yeah.
usually just using their size. So
Yeah, so that's why I say we need a fast, good route running wide receiver that's tall, that can go out and get these contested balls, Rambo.
who is? How tall is Jawan Jennings?
And then-
How tall is Jefferson in Minnesota? How tall is he? Because he really does look tall.
I think, huh? I
I'm
think
talking
Jefferson
about-
like 6'3".
Yeah, that is the most amazing. Because Jefferson will smoke you on a route, and he's got great size, and usually wins at the peak of the
And he
league.
go up in there and he get those contested balls.
Yeah. Those are freaks that there's just not that many. There's some tall guys out there, but they don't play like Jefferson.
No.
So, yeah.
And as far as this game goes, Rambo, he talking about the last call, talking about we're not gonna win this game. And he talking about
That was Big
Bob
Show.
Purdy regrets nothing. They started judging him off this game we were playing in Bills, man.
I don't think you're not going to beat the Bills in that kind of situation with all that weather and most too many guys are missing.
The Bills are they're used to playing that type weather.
Yeah, because even with good weather and all our guys, it was going to be a tough game. But now we're going to go in the snow with no guy. We got one guy, and they took him out early in the game. But what are you going to do? Oh, blame the quarterback. Oh, no, you can't.
Ronbo, Kyle ain't got no choice but to run on these running backs because he ain't got CMC out there.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
You know what we need to worry about, though, Anthony? He's going to throw the ball more than he should, though, because Kyle, even though we know that he should be running the ball a little more because he's going to still throw the ball way more this week than we want him to. I guarantee you that, though.
He ain't gonna do all that throwing because he ain't got Brandon Ayuk out there.
Yeah, but you just heard George
All
Kittle
the
said,
person
I've been
you
open
really
all
trust
day.
Out there.
Ricky's open all day. They're already saying it. They're
Yeah.
setting the table.
I seen all 22 personnel. Ricky was open on a lot of plays. Brock Purdy just didn't go to him because they didn't. Kyle didn't want him to throw the ball.
Not to mention he was under siege. You got to get
It's
rid of
not
that ball
Ricky's
quick.
fault. It's Kyle's fault.
Anthony, we got to go, though. What score you got?
I say we'll score 31-17.
All right. I like when people put back to the 30s. We need to get back to that. All right. 31-17.
Yeah, Ronbo, we're gonna show 35.
All right, because the 49ers are tired of getting beat. They're gonna go
Ronbo,
crazy.
man, after we lost this game, my birthday was Wednesday, Ronbo, so it wasn't good at all.
Oh no! Oh man, Anthony, did I see you Wednesday? Yeah, we was here Wednesday. You didn't say nothing that day.
Ronbo, I was down in the dark, Ronbo.
Make a note of that because we're gonna go now. But I gotta get back to that birthday song on YouTube. All right, fam. We'll see you Wednesday. We'll see you game day. All right.
I appreciate it, Ronbo.
Appreciate you, fam. All right.
Yeah.
And yo, Ellis.
Ronbo, what's happening?
Yeah, it's that time in the week again where we sit back and we have lots of hope and, only be shattered this year every Sunday. And are we going down that road again, Ellis? I mean, what are you thinking, man? Ellis, did we lose you? Ellis?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, it's been a rough season, man. So you can't really knock anybody for, feeling discouraged or not being excited or just, kind of just tapping out. You know what I mean? Giving in on it.
Big Show goes to extreme, but yeah.
On the season. I mean, there's some justification, to it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, hey, man, we got, the thing that we can, I guess, in some light, see as a positive is like in the midst of
Detroit
maybe the
versus
season not going
everybody. Detroit versus
shut your goofy ass
everybody.
up.
Done. Stop.
Shut your goofy ass up. Don Purr, P-U-R, and add another R on there. But yeah, man, look, it's just it's one of those seasons, man. And you look, every team in the NFL has had, decades and decades of just, you know what I mean? So, and so they know what it's like. They can talk shit. They don't talk shit when we winning. They talk shit when we losing. Mm-hmm. And for us, we just got to make sure that we understand, like, hey, regardless of the season, we got to just, maintain that faithful mindset and say, hey, man, if we playing like shit, we playing like shit. You got to own up to it. You know what I mean? You got to be honest with yourself. There's the delusional stuff is real. You know what I mean? It's like we can't talk like we're winning or we're winners if we're not. We can still maintain some positivity and say, hey, man, let's go get one. Let's get a dub, or we should win this game today, or, whatever. And everybody has a right to feel that way or not. You know what I mean? You just, you choose your whatever frame of mind you want to be in, man. But, this game, though, is a winnable game. It's, the Bears are coming off a bye, and they red hot. I heard something, though, about as far as the way that they've been playing some really close games against some good teams. Yes. They haven't gotten their ass whipped like we have.
No.
This season, and we coming off of 2 ass whoopings. So, this is a team that's played with some good teams. He lost. Well, I mean, Kyle said it. He said they lost against 2 or 3 of the best teams in the NFL by 7 points total. Mm-hmm. That means that they barely lost any of those games. So, they're going to come with it. And DJ Moore has been playing really good since he's been a Bear. But I think they say he's got a quad injury or something like that. And Swift, DeAndre Swift or something, their running back. He ain't no joke either. But they both got quad. Yep. They both got injuries though, so they may not even be playing.
Oh. I hate to say, oh,
so we'll
smile,
see.
But
We'll keep an eye on that. I don't know. Somebody might know in the chat if you know. Are they game time decisions or what? But that's what I heard. And those are two stars that they got on the offense. You know, they still got what's his name? What the hell is his name? Who was on the Chargers? That wide receiver that left the Chargers. The OG.
Yeah, the tall guy. He's been around the league for a long time. Yeah, he's been doing a good job too. Every week he seems to be getting a little better, making them great catches at exactly the right time.
He's you know, they don't talk about him a lot, but you know he's a pillar. He's a staple.
He's always been good.
I don't know how the hell I can't remember his name.
I know,
but yeah, man, the offenses are going to be too crazy. But we got to watch Caleb because he can move around. You know, he's got like kind of that, you know, that Justin Fields dual capability. He throws the ball a little better, and you know, so he'll sit in the pocket, and then he could just take off. So you know, Sorensen, you're not going to have any excuses for not having a spy on him just in case. Whatever base bullshit defense you've been playing against mobile quarterbacks all season, that shit ain't gonna work, man. So hopefully, you know, he's ready and got. Say what?
Get done. No, not this Sunday. That's not going to work. But else we need to wrap up because we got too many people on the phone. I'm tell you what. What are you thinking for a score though? What's going to be the outcome?
I don't think we. Well, it's going to be nice weather, man. I think we can put up. I think we can still put up 30. I know Show's not feeling it, but you know, 7.21. Give me 28, 24. I'm gonna you know, say us, we win. Mm-hmm. George Kittle has a big game. George Kittle gets 2 touchdowns. Isaac Garendo gets a touchdown. You know, Debo gets one, and you know, we'll let the other points, you know, accrue with whoever's going to contribute to the team. But you know, this should be a game that is still winnable, man. You know, we're gonna hold out some hope and you know, just see what happens. Let the chips fall where they may, man.
All right, and hopefully they fall in our direction. All right, fam. My best to the kids. I'll see you Sunday.
That's a bet, man. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at. Wipe your feet, man. Shout out to the family. Shout out to chat. Y'all keep loading them up. Hey, and Ronbo, yeah, ready to go needs to get ready to go because he was talking greasy the other day when I was on the phone and when I had the kids on the phone. So you can go ahead and remove his ass from the platform as well. Mm-hmm. Shout out Show, Tony Tone. Shout out Frank. Shout out the Dragon family. You know, all everybody, man. Hopefully we get some Donut Tanisha to come in and hey this evening.
All right.
But all right, man.
All right, man.
I'm gone.
As you Sunday. All right, night hours.
Yeah.
And a Papa J.
What up, Ronbo?
But man, this is
Ronbo.
We Papa, we're in the middle of the death march. You know,
death march.
I'm never gonna forget
what
this.
We calling it nowadays?
Yeah, because we're going toward the weekend, and so the march is starting. I can't wait till the season's over, actually, because normally I want the season to go slower. But this one, you know, we've already laid an egg, it looks like, but maybe not. But, Papa, can you imagine? 49ers finish the season up by following up a 10-7 record, and they are the wild card. And I'm going to be saying things, I know, but how many guys are we going to have playing? CMC's gone. I'll start whining. You think I'm whining now?
Oh, I know. It's not whining. It's not whining, Ronbo. It's not. You know what? It is what it is.
It
God
is.
Damn, it sucks.
I want to go in with both gloves.
Time.
Yeah. Not just one glove with my arm tied behind my back. How am I going to fight?
I want them to go in with me with 2 gloves.
You know,
no, I'm not going to talk shit about the Rams. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for.
Yeah, well.
Let me tell you something, though. Season was over when it started. I mean, the Madden curse, I never believed in it, but God damn it, it's true.
I just... Okay, you know what? It's like Papa J. It's like Ghost. It's like Rick Lambert. Rick told me as a kid, and you know what? If you don't believe me, Ghost say it won't bother you. Why? Because they know you won't believe it. I'm thinking you got to apply that to this. Don't believe in curses. They won't bother you because they know you're not going to buy it.
No, I don't know, dude. It just comes through anyways, man. Curse or not, whether you believe it or not, it's just coming in like a wrecking ball.
Curse,
just like what's her name said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. And the more you deny it, the more it comes true. Doesn't it seem like that? Like the more you deny it, well, you know what? This curse will double down, and we're gonna get everybody fucking injured in your team.
God. Okay, you know what we need? We need a resident witch doctor. Fly him in or her in from Louisiana, where the best witch doctors in the world are, and have them set up posts right there in Santa Clara. We need
Ronbo,
an exorcism.
Hey, Ronbo, do you remember that commercial? That commercial with the Snickers bar, with Marv Levy, and they had a bunch of like priests from every religion trying to do their voodoo work on the Bills because they just wanted to win a Super Bowl. Do you remember?
I do not, but I wish I did. I gotta go YouTube that.
And it was a Snickers bars commercial, and it said, "Going to be here a long time." Like you have all these priests trying to push you the wrong. Dude,
it's not original.
This is the Niners right now.
Oh, God.
It was a great commercial.
Yeah, I bet it was. Because I just thought it up. I thought it was hilarious. I want to see how it's really enacted.
Hilarious commercial.
Well, you know what? Seriously, we got to get over these things and keep moving. And if you don't feed it, just move past it, right? So what do you think is going to happen this weekend?
Niners are going to win 27-20. That's my prediction. The Niners are so sick of losing, but not just that, but right now, Kyle has no choice but to use his backups. He has no choice. And guess what? Those are fresh legs.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that are going to take you to the top. And you know what? The Niners are not out. The Niners are not out. The wild card game. After that, Jesus, I don't know about that.
I don't know, extra game. If we could play just 2, 3 games, now they'll never survive that.
Let me say, I got 2 things to say real quick because I know my time is running out. I got to say 2 things. People have been down on Brock really bad.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
But let me ask you something. It's ridiculous. But let me ask everybody else this. What other quarterback would make a drastic change in the outcome of the 49ers season record right now? What quarterback in the NFL could actually put the Niners in a great position as they are right now, in the situation that they are right now, to make it better? Yeah. There's nobody that could. There's no quarterback out there that can make a difference that much. Not even Tom Brady, not even Joe Montana can work with the bullshit that the Niners are working right now. Which brings me to the we have such a weak offensive line. Which brings me back to the second thing. I don't like Kyle.
And the receiving crew is good, but they're not what they should be right now.
Well, they're not who they should be because they keep throwing to Debo. Because they're trying to make it's a nostalgic kind of thing.
I know Debo's never been a great receiver like what we're trying to use him as. But see, that's what happens when the BA goes
Amen, brother. Exactly. It is ridiculous for Kyle to keep trying the same scheme over and over again and think that there's going to be a different result. Just as much as the 49ers think that keeping Kyle is going to be a different result each year.
You another Kyle guy. Okay, before we go, though, who are you going to replace him with?
Yes, sir.
Who are you going to replace him with?
I tell you this. I would replace him with anybody that we can give a chance. Because if we don't give other coaches a chance, we will never find out who the next Reed is, who the next Walsh is. But as long as we keep Kyle, we're going to get a Kyle result. Maybe we should change it up and say, hey, you know what? We might as well give somebody else a chance, and maybe they're going to work out. Maybe a college coach, maybe a different OC coach. To tell you the truth, myself, I would put Mike Tomlin in. Ben Johnson, I guess that's what everybody's saying, but I would change Mike Tomlin because Mike Tomlin might be the next Reed.
Okay, because I'm sure we're going to do this a lot in the offseason. Papa, I'll see you Sunday, and if Shanahan wins, I'm expecting an apology. But anyway, all right.
Hey, Ronbo, I love your show, bro. I love your show. I love you. I love all my Niner fans out there, my Niner family. Can I get a shout out?
Absolutely. Papa!
Thank you, sir. Woo! Much love.
I like that double combination.
Much love, brother. I'll talk to you on Sunday.
Looking forward to it. Night, fam. And there he is.
Take care, brother.
You too. It's time for some Latino heat. Latino heat. Latino. And Emilio is like Sam Darnold's biggest fan. He already voted for him. Don't let him fool you. He voted for Sam Darnold before I did in the MVP race. Emilio!
You might want to, if you want to start with that lie, you might want to tell him we went in the Super Bowl this year.
Well, Emilio, we got to win some games. Well, I want to win at least 3 more games. I'd love to win this weekend and beat the Rams and Cardinals. And if we don't
you
beat
got a better
nobody,
chance hitting the lotto than you got a better chance hitting the lotto than expecting that to happen.
I know, right? But, you know, if we lose to the Rams, I'm telling you right now, man, it's going to be upsetting. Now, I can lose to the Bears because they lost some close games to some good teams. The Cardinals, I've been respecting the Cardinals now when nobody else was. But them so-and-so bleep Rams, no, beat that ass. I put it this way, if we don't beat nobody but them, I'll be good. I'm good.
We couldn't beat the Seahawks unless they Seahawks like that. So you expect them for a little too much there, I'm sorry to say. You expect them for a little too much.
Yeah.
This is the one year I can say the Rams got our number this year. So
Maybe.
I can accept that. I'm all right with that. It is what it is. It ain't no big deal.
We'll see. I ain't giving it up yet.
This thing happened.
Maybe we see him Thursday night.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm with the show halfway there, but not all the way there. No. We're not going to score no 30 points. We haven't been able to do that all season. You think they're going to do that now? Well, no.
People don't know Isaac. They don't
really
know Canada. They don't know these people.
Ronbo, that doesn't matter. They have a run defense. We don't. They actually have a defense. We don't. You guys are expecting way too much out of this team.
Oh, they shut down the Detroit Lions. I agree. We need to let the Lions do diddly squat in the second half of that game.
Sometimes you guys, I was like, there's too many homers on this chat and this thing. I'm like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to watch football, not just Niner football. Oh, Bears are not that good on my. No, actually, that pieces here and there, but no.
I agree. That's why I'm not crazy about the Bears game, but I do want to see him come back Thursday night pissed off. But yeah.
They've been saying that for damn near 4 games and they haven't turned nothing around. What do you expect? They're going to change all of it?
Well, yes, I'm expecting it. Whether I'll get it or not is another story, but I'm expecting it.
Oh, no, you're hoping. No, you're not expecting. You're hoping it doesn't, and you're not in bed. That's what you're hoping for. Everybody else on there is expecting.
See, because I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking they got to muscle up this weekend. You get tired of getting your ass whooped. We lost 3 games in a row, right?
Yeah, we did.
Is it 3 or 4? Anyway,
we didn't lose. We got our ass whooped.
Well, since the thing, the 49ers got to feel like they want to play this week a little harder than they have been. So that can sometimes make a difference.
They've been saying that for the last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's true.
Saying, we're mad. We need to win, and yet they can't do it. So
I think they knew they weren't going to be in Buffalo, though. I mean, in the back of their head, they knew they weren't going to be in Buffalo. All that bad weather, traveling to the East Coast, and Josh Allen running around there.
That's not you know what? The Niners, even with these guys, they've played games in the freezing cold. This is in the freezing center. This ain't nothing. That's just some BS people using those because no, That's what I say. When our people hear talk and then the
I'm
media
watching
talk,
guys slipping and
I mean, that's
falling.
BS.
Oh, well, yeah, but still.
Because them dudes, a lot of those dudes don't want to tackle. They don't want to. You can see it. I'm like, how are you not letting this guy tackle? He's not going that fast. So no.
Yeah.
That's just a horrible excuse. Niners been playing in cold weather for years.
Well, yeah, but how about when I'm watching
all of a sudden they can't play in the snow?
Trying to after snap falling down. I mean, I'm watching Ricky Pearsall slipping and falling. I mean, it was just it was a comedy. And I'm saying, just pick your shit up and go home. Just stop. You can't do no better than
Those
that.
are called give-up plays. That's what that is. Those are give-up plays. They're not trying to play. They know there's no fight in them. They know they're not going to go to the. If they get to the playoffs, they're not going to win in that first round. As you can tell,
That's why I don't want
they're going to give whoever we play. If we win the division, we're going to get destroyed by whoever we play in the first round. And most likely, it looks like it's the Eagles.
Yes,
you
you have to
really
play the
think
Eagles.
we're going to stop Saquon?
Or Detroit, doesn't matter.
You really think we would stop Saquon? That'd be just a waste of time.
I don't
Getting
want
into the playoffs. Honestly,
I'm with you on that.
nobody's anything can Shanahan can coach the playoffs. If Shanahan could coach, Shanahan would coach this team up and make this team like, dude, we need to win this game.
No.
Shanahan's defeated this year, and it ain't finna happen.
You can't
got a
bake no cake
fatality for this
you
year.
can't bake no cake without butter or eggs, and we ain't got either one. So no, ain't gonna be no cake building in here now. So yeah. Well, Emil, what's gonna happen then? I mean, you didn't already said why we're not gonna win the game. Now, what do you expect the score to be?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be 2017, and
20-17.
What's his name? Jake Moody go. Yeah, Jake Brendel's gonna miss Jake Moody's gonna miss that time field goal of overtime, and everybody's gonna get depressed. If he would have made that field goal, we'd have won overtime.
But you sound like it's gonna be a game. 2017 is a game.
Oh, it's a game. But I'm telling you what Jake Moody's gonna do. He's gonna
Well, I
miss
already
that
know
field
about
goal.
that. Well, I agree with that. I mean,
He's been missing the field goal every game too.
I want another kicker. After 2 years, that's all you got to go with a kicker. You got to give up. He's not going to get any better.
Well, you got every kicker's had a bad year. You see,
Can't have
what's
two.
that been kicking field goals? Tucker, Raven, he's been missing a whole bunch of kicks. He still ain't kicked this up.
I was laying on the floor because this is supposed to be the greatest kicker of all time. He missed how many that day? 2, 3?
The Bears kicker was missing field goals last week. And our kickers been doing bad this year. They been
it's especially bad year for kickers. I mean, I'm gonna see you Sunday, and Jake Moody's gonna be a bad mofo, and he ain't having no issues. He's gonna be okay. All right, so that means we're gonna win according to your score.
This team is just depleted all the way around. They're just players like you. I just one last thing is you see Fred is irritated, Kittle's irritated. It's one of those things. You're irritated. Pack up yourself and just relax for the next year.
Okay.
That's
All right, fam. Yeah. I'll see you Sunday.
You just have to accept it. Not our year.
All right,
do that, you'll be all right. All right.
Have
a good night, Ronbo.
If you realize you, I don't know if you ever had to take any cough syrup or anything, and your mama's sitting there holding a spoon, and you got.
Oh, one more thing. Stop making Sam Darnold MVP because he ain't.
Frank believes me. Yeah. Frank, come on in, Frank. Frankie. Frank, don't let that skillet turn the fire down. The grease popping. Frank.
Whoa.
Yeah, I knew he was I knew he was frying a fish sandwich, and because I could hear that grease popping. Just don't do like my little brother did that time. Run by and throw some water in that hot skillet. Well, my mama whooped his ass. The kitty got a whooping for about 15 minutes. Oh, man, what the hell is wrong with you? Get my belt. Frank, you know what? We have had 3 whoopings in a row, and it's about time to win. Are we going to win?
I would like to win, Ronbo, but
that's why
I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Ronbo. Just be real, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna give it to you fake. I ain't gonna give it to you phony. I'm just bearing the realness, man.
Give it to me, Frank. Be frank about it.
I give it to you straight frank, man. Yeah. I don't know. You know, like I said, man, there's still enough time
on that roster for us to win this game. You know, and this right here, it all goes on the coaching, man. It all goes on the coaching, and it all goes on right now, Brock Purdy. You know, and now to see if we gonna how he finish out, and we're gonna pay him, you know, $60 million contract.
I bet
so. I'm still up in the air with. I mean, like I said, I like Purdy, but Purdy
I think
got
paid somewhere between 50 and 55.
Yeah, but Purdy got to show a little more. Show me, you know what I'm saying? Can he, you know, carry the team when he don't have the Avengers? You know what I'm saying? When, you know, because you watch some of the games this year, you know, I guess it was sometimes I was like, Purdy, what are you doing there, Purdy? Sometimes he forced it too much, and I don't know if that's just a play that Kyle calling, and he just, you know, and he is not open, and he still got to throw the ball right there, because that's what Kyle telling him what to do. You know what I'm saying? Telling him what to do. And I just think that, you know, Purdy, these next 5 games is crucial.
Okay, but what you're saying, though, it's Kyle's fault, not Brock.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's Kyle's fault or Purdy. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So he can't audible, so I don't know if he, you know, Kyle telling him, look, just go throw it to Debo, and, you know, it's a tight coverage, still throw it to him because he's supposed to be open. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, he just got to, you know, do a little better with you know, his ball placement and not force the ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't get, you know.
Well, Ricky and George,
I don't know. Like I said,
complaining, so they might get more throws this week. Well, Ricky ain't complaining, but I mean, they're letting everybody know I'm open.
Yeah, so I don't know, Ronbo. You know, so I mean, this is a heartbreaking season. You know what I'm saying, for us, right? You know, so we, you know, and I mean, you know, I'm not, you know, we keep sitting back saying, you know, well, what we gonna do? You know, without, you know, well, who we got next? Kyle not here. I mean, we was in the same. You gotta sit back and ask yourself, when we had Jim Tonsula and Chip Kelly, and we got rid of them, and we had to go soul search, right?
Yeah,
and find the next replacement.
But now, Frank, now you can't compare them to Kyle. Now, between the two of them, they had 8 wins in 2 years.
But what I'm saying, no, what I'm saying is we didn't know what we was getting anyway from Kyle. We didn't know. Yeah, Kyle had a nice offense with Atlanta, but we didn't know how he was gonna be as a head coach. No, we didn't know that. We just took a chance on him because he was a great play caller. Yeah, we had, but we haven't won though. But we haven't won. All that don't mean we don't hang up NFC Championship banners. We hang up the Super Bowl trophies. So that don't count. That means.
But Frank,
Ronbo, that
no, I know what you're saying. But I'm just saying, do you ever you got to give credit for being able to get it. Now, if I got a coach that can't even get me.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm giving them credit. But what I'm saying is, we didn't know what we was getting from him. That's what I'm saying. We were taking a chance. That's my point. So Frank, we can't be scared to not take a chance on the next man.
But Kyle had a rep already, though, as being one of the best OCs in the game at that time, right? So we
but we didn't know how he was going to be as a head coach, though. This was his first head coaching job. But we didn't know what to expect.
He's still OC.
That's what I'm saying. That's like Ben Johnson. He's a good offensive coordinator coach, but we don't know if he's going to be a great head coach.
He probably be
an OC for us. But we don't know until he get a chance.
Yeah, but you don't tell
we don't know until he get a chance.
True, bro. But you don't tell that coach. You just run the team. Don't call plays. These guys are specialists. They got to call the plays. So
yeah, but we don't know how they're going to be
running the whole team.
Coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to pick a good defensive coach. You can't.
And I'm not saying Ben Johnson the answer. We don't know that, but we got to get out of that being scared. Like, well, will we lose Kyle? We gonna go right back to the Tom Sulu in the Chip Kelly.
There is that chance.
Nah, but we not. But Kyle, we can't. We can't think like that though. No, it's some good coaches out there, Ronbo. We had to take a chance. I'm tired of being in the same old boat. We be competitive, yes. We make it there, yes. And then we fold when we get there. We might as well call it the new Buffalo Bills. If we go to the Super Bowl one more time and lose it, I mean, we 0-4.
Frank, you know what?
Like, come on now, like, that's not San Francisco football. Man.
True, but I believe if the Chiefs wasn't there, we'd have won at least one of them. Frank, let me give you a score.
Yeah, but we could have beat the Chiefs. But it ain't about the Chiefs being there because we was up on the Chiefs. both games.
Players.
And look who's the Steve Wilkes was the fall guy.
Yeah.
And he held them under 10 points.
Frank,
he held Mahomes and them under 3 points for 3 quarters.
I fully agree with all that, though. Frank, give me your score, though, fam, because we got to roll up.
I
What do you
mean,
got?
I gotta say, well, I don't pick no
W.
scores.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I just
W.
hope we get a W.
WL.
So I know I hope we get a W. I ain't gonna
All right.
never go against it, but
All right.
so
All right.
shout out to you, Ronbo,
Thanks,
man. I
fam.
love you. I appreciate
I love you back, fam.
production, man. And all the faithful, man. I love y'all, man. My man Ellis, Big Show, the TNT family, Papa Dragon, all the Tony, Jack, Shabazz, all y'all, everybody. I know I'm forgetting some names though, but everybody, man. I love y'all. Everybody have a blessed and safe weekend, man, and I'll see y'all Sunday.
And be looking for yes, indeed. All right, fam. And give me a shout out to Mama too. All right, fam.
Yeah, I sure will, Ron. I appreciate you, man. Sure will. Okay.
Appreciate you. All right, fam. All right. And Mr. Black Eye says your rushing yards 41 G and Purdy's passing yards 41 grand and Purdy's passing 41 IG 41 IG. I'm not sure what's going on there, Mr. Black Eyes. Purdy's passing yards. I'm a little confused by that statement. Anyway, thanks for the contribution. I didn't think about it. All right. Steven.
I met someone who last night and we kicked it, and I'm going back there tonight. Rumble, and you know what's on my mind.
Hey, man, Steven gets these ready before he answers the phone every time I love it.
How you doing, Rumble?
I'm all right. It's funny because I'm not worried. I'm not overly confident. I'm in a zone somewhere, because I hope we win. But if we don't, I'm not going to be surprised. And if we win, I'm going to be delighted. It goes one way or the other. If we don't win, I'm not going to be devastated. If we win, no overreaction because we got to play Thursday night. And if we win back-to-back, do you realize how much fun that would be? Because if the Rams are not going to beat the Bills this weekend, that's all there is to it. Even they know it. That would mean we'd be playing for the one-up on the other one. This could be on the table. It's going to be set, Steve, and it's going to be like, oh my God, we need to win this game against the Bears for that reason. God, perfect setup. Same record. So the 49ers are both tied at 6-7. We lost 7. Right? 49ers are tied with the Rams at 6-7, and either team who wins will take a notch up on the other, and 500. We'll be back at 500. Funny stuff. Steven, let me stop. What are you thinking?
Stay down. They was new. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for picking me.
Yeah,
I was waiting.
I was
waiting. Rumble hopefully picks me. Yeah, here we go. We're almost there. We have 2 steps to win this game, Rumble, and that's the defense plays good and contain Williams. And right?
I mean, Williams, actually, because he does.
He moves.
He has his moments where he's like really messing up, but he is a rookie. And he has his moments where he is brilliant, though, so we'll see. You're right.
Bosa and Williams are not playing again. That's not good, right?
I don't think they're playing anymore this season. If they miss Thursday night, just shut it down. It's over.
Yeah, and please don't bring Brett Greenlaw. Just rest him. Right.
Yeah, I agree. He's liable to play against the Rams, though. They want to see Greenlaw's contract may be up. I've heard people say that, but he may need to play to show the 49ers they need to pay him.
Oh,
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. How you feeling about this game? Are you confident? We'll win.
No, I'm not. Honestly, I've seen them lose to a couple of teams that are really good. They shouldn't have lost to. So I says, "Oh man, they should have won that game." Their defense is tough. They can really be tough. Detroit got past them the first half. You got a cold?
Sorry. It's allergies.
And then Detroit didn't score anything. They shut down Knuckles and Sonic in the second half. I said, wow. And they almost pulled it off. But their ref screwed up, and that's how he got fired. I mean, not ref, but their coach.
Like, if Campbell and Moody mess up on Sunday, I'm going to really drop some F-bombs. like,
That's so much time. I'm tired.
You better make your kick, Moody.
And especially the ones that are just really not that far away. Now, those 50-yarders, okay, maybe. But inside the 50, come on, Jake. Come on. Yeah. Maybe his ankle still hurts. He had a high ankle sprain. I'm trying to think of why he would keep missing. This is worse than last year.
Robbie, are you available?
Just for a part-time contract?
Yeah.
Well, we got rid of a guy that we should have kept, so that's, Yeah. If at least on the practice squad.
Yeah, and then Seattle's playing Arizona.
Yeah, see.
Who wins out. Yeah.
You know what? No matter which one wins, it's not going to help us any.
Oh, yeah, it's not. I still, Ronbo, I still believe in Kyle, but, there's a time that comes to an end. But I don't think it's not yet, right? Would you say?
Yeah, no, you're not going to get a coach that's always going to be perfect. We've seen that in action. Now, you look around the league, there's coaches that are not going to win every game. I don't know that we need to get rid of him after time we lose and analyze how come he lost and why. Coaches lose on occasion. Teams lose. But you don't fire the coach every time you do. Or guys like Tomlinson, Harbaugh, all these guys would have to be gone. So that's why I'm saying, it's not like it used to be. You can't fire a coach every 5 minutes because he's just not winning. Or else you just get another guy that's even worse. I know the chances are maybe if he's better, maybe, but that's a real big risk to run, especially if the coach is keeping you in the mix. Always in the mix. I'd rather be in the mix than go get a risk, because if I'm in the mix, my chances of winning increase exponentially. I just need to get there, and then after that, we'll figure something out. But if we're not even getting there, I don't feel like going through that. Anyway,
yeah, but
go ahead real quick, because give me a score too.
But Ronbo,
go ahead.
If he doesn't do good next season, are you going to question him?
Depends on how bad he does. If Kyle Shanahan has a really bad season around 500 or below, yes, exit time there. But if we win and way over 500 and get to the playoffs, I'm not firing him. I don't know what happened, but there must be other reasons besides just him.
Yeah.
So, anyway, what do you got for a score?
Score?
Or WL, either way.
Oh. Let's say a W.
Okay.
And I'll say 20-15.
All right. That's probably realistic. We're not getting a lot of points on these guys. They're good.
Yeah.
All right, Steven. See you Sunday.
All right, Ronbo. I can't wait to watch you on Sunday and drop those F-bombs.
We're winning this game. Wait, we got to wake Tony up.
I'll see you Sunday.
All right. Tony's faking it because I can tell. I think he's serious. Last time he did that, he was playing. Hey, Serge.
Oh man, is that what we're gonna sound like on Sunday?
I told him he had a hard day. He sounds really tired.
I think he's waiting for the season to be over.
Well, for all intents and purposes, Serge, basically it is over. We're just playing out the schedule. They could surprise us. I remember that year when Jimmy Garoppolo first came in, and we won. I say, well, it doesn't mean. I mean, we're gonna win out. No, we're not gonna win out. Stop. 3 games later, we're gonna win out, dude. We're playing the team that already locked up the division. I think it was the team from Jacksonville, and we beat them. I said, wait a minute, I don't know what's happening here, man. Okay, maybe, and they did. So maybe we could win out. It's possible, unlikely, but possible.
Oh my God. I brought this up many times, man. We're going back to wishful thinking and just
because we're the king of wishful thinking.
Come on,
Steven,
guys.
I got you up on that one, buddy.
We can't keep doing. We keep doing this to ourselves. Let me tell you guys something. All right, and I want everybody to listen. I hope anybody 18 and older, younger, is going to bed right now because I'm about to just say like it is.
Yeah.
Santa's not real, and Jimmy G is not a porn star. He's just fucking him. Like, come on, guys.
The thing is, Serge, I don't. Santa Claus. I'm telling you, I've had a conversation with him. He came in, and I fixed him a sandwich, and we had a beer, and the guy's good. He still got his night in, so I don't know about that, but yeah.
Man, Ronbo, last week I tried to use my faith and trying to predict us from winning against Buffalo, which I knew it was not going to happen. And I'm not going to go back to using my faith anymore, man, because I'm a realist. And
we got to.
Season's over, guys. Season's over, man. We're not going to beat the Bears, man. The Bears were so close, within 7 points. Okay, listen closely. Within 7 points, they almost beat Washington, the Packers, the Vikings, and
Detroit.
The Bears.
They almost beat
and Detroit.
They should have won.
You really think that we're going to be a team like that when we're missing all the pieces, when we're not even prepared to even go to a wild card game if it even happens? Like, we're not going anywhere.
Don't ask me this question. I don't want to have to answer. I'm not answering. It'll make me look like I gave up. I guess I gave away my answer.
No, I'm not ever going to give up on my team, but I'm giving up on the season.
But you can't call yourself.
I'm giving up on the season, Ronbo.
If you're gonna give up a game either, though.
No, man. No, I'm not gonna do that, man. I stay faithful, but at the same time, I'm not a Cowboys fan.
I know.
Saying
that's
that,
what we all
this
do.
is our
I'm
year.
not a Raider fan or a Cowboy fan.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're realists.
No, man, we're not. We're not. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So
we're not beating.
Like I said, it's like us driving a car with no engine and no tires.
Yeah.
And like Big Show say, we have no windshield, we have no windows. Like, what do you expect us to do?
Yeah, I know.
The only thing is for us to do is walk home.
Yeah.
Because we ain't going nowhere.
So
it's just reality, man.
It is sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very, very sorry, but
it's
sad for me to even talk about that because the thing is, when do we ever talk about? When do Niners fans ever talk about? You know what? This wasn't our year, guys. No, we always trying to predict. Oh yeah, we're gonna win the next game, and the game after. Oh, we lose. We're still gonna predict the next game. Like what? What are you guys watching?
Serge, you sound like you're in a very bad place. I don't know. You got to come out of it. Okay, you're gonna be okay. Maybe not this.
Ronbo.
We're gonna be fine. Don't indulge it so deeply, okay? We get it. We got bad news coming.
Man, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back, man. We're not the
until next
team to not be making it.
That's right, Big
every
Show.
year.
Next season, it's on. Big Show gave up already on next year's.
Yeah, next year's season is on for sure. I'm excited for next season because I already know we're gonna be freaking contenders for sure. Once we got everybody back, we're contenders automatically.
And so
but
you got
right
a
now,
decent amount of time to relax, rest, and heal up. You can't go deep into seasons every year after year. There's going to be that 1 year fine and everything falls apart, and this is that year.
Just listen to Kyle when he's talking about bringing Greenlaw back against the Rams. Dude, why?
No, because
why were you
the
throwing
Rams,
into?
they deserve a pissed off Greenlaw good. If you go bring him back, I
I
hope he
know,
gets
but
flagged
why would we bring him in
for unnecessary
at the,
roughness.
towards the end? Why would we bring somebody back in for the end of the season, Ronbo?
Well, I don't know. I hope he doesn't get hurt again.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he gets hurt and he's gone for whatever 6 months, 8 months,
Serge, you know
he's
what?
gonna miss a couple games.
Jed's not having it. You got to play, especially when you're still in contention like we are. They're gonna make everybody play. So they gotta get your score though, because we got to roll up. What do you got? W.
I got an L.
Yeah.
I got an L.
The man didn't hesitate.
It's
Put an L next to Serge. All right, Serge. See, you ain't right. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You
No
know?
fruit cup for you after dinner either. Let me. I'll see you Sunday. All right.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, Niners all the way, but all the way home.
Stop.
Because Santa's not coming to town.
Sam, don't listen to him. Sam, I'll see you Sunday. God.
All right, guys.
That's a bad person. And the Easter Bunny, these guys are offended. People act like the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus don't have feelings. I'm telling you right now, they're real. Jalen,
Hello? Ronbo?
Jalen. Yes. Come on in.
Ronbo, why do you keep doing this? Well, first of all, how's your night?
Yeah, it's a wonderful night. Like I told you, I'm not stressing out anymore because I'm not under any pressure. I'm not expecting anything this weekend and beyond. And there's no point in popping
I predicted
out.
us to go, I think, I predicted us to win 9 games this year, Ronbo. And Chad, believe it or not, y'all want to know what's crazy?
What?
As bad as this team looks right now, as bad as the luck if we've had, Ronbo, this is an 8-win team right now. All we got to do is run
8. Which 8 games?
Ronbo,
You got to win 3 more. Which ones?
You want to know what 3 games those were?
Yes, please.
Those fucking blown those NFC West games. We blew
Maybe.
3 NFC West games. We win all 3 of those games, Rombo.
That's 8.
We're 8 team right now. But guess what, Rombo? Guess what? Hal wanted to fire Steve Wilkes and bring in Sorensen, and he couldn't hold down a fucking lead in the 4th quarter. Rombo,
No.
we beat the Rams, Cardinals, and Seahawks. We're an 8-win team. We're an 8-win team. You got any excuses for that?
No, that's below 500. Because the fact is, you can't do a 500 team anymore because of the amount of games played per season.
We're an 8-win team right now. If all we got to do is beat the sorry ass NFC West, we can't even do that. And you still want to bring this bum back?
Okay. You back on Kyle again? Yeah.
Rombo, we can't beat the sorry ass NFC West.
There's a reason. There is a solid reason, and it ain't all about just Kyle Shanahan.
Rombo, he put this team together like you said. Yes, it is.
Yeah, but he didn't go out there and get everybody hurt.
Rombo, I'm not gonna blame injuries on 4th quarter blown leads, Rombo. I'm sorry. That's not we're not doing that. If you were healthy enough to have a lead, but you weren't healthy enough to finish the game. Now I don't want to hear that.
Well, then if you're going to blame, Kyle's on the offensive side of the ball. Now Sorensen is another story.
Oh, really? You remember that Cardinals game where we didn't score a point in the second half?
Yeah.
Okay, that was on Kyle, was it not?
Or the Cardinals. They played damn good defense that day, unlike I've ever seen.
Okay. Who's the guy calling the plays?
No, I'm not giving Kyle any break on that. I'm just saying I can't fire him after having one bad season. If he does it for next season, we can have this conversation.
He's had 4 bad seasons. 4,
but they weren't all in a row.
He had the first 4 3 of them were bad. He had 2 bad, 1 good, 1 bad. I mean, hey.
What?
2 bad seasons, a Super Bowl season, and then another bad season.
And then?
What year was that after that? 2020, 2021.
You went to 3 NFC CGs in a row.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You can't just only the bad games fire a guy. You got to go by the whole body of work.
The whole body of work is the man can't get the job done when he needs to. You lose when you have a below average roster. You get blown out to the smithereens with a below average roster. And when you have a good roster, you choke. I mean, and you just brought up Harbaugh and Tomlinson, which is very disrespectful. Both of those men are Super Bowl. Ronbo.
No, but I'm saying, but they go years and years with dry seasons, and they're still there.
They got championships, Ronbo. They know how to get it done.
I mean, true, but how long do you let that go? I mean, they've had a dry run as Shanahan since those championships.
Ronbo, has Kyle Shanahan beaten John Harbaugh? No, last I checked, he ain't beat him in his career.
No,
so, I mean, I did. I mean, didn't we just get out by the Ravens last year?
Didn't the Ravens get beat by Patrick?
Ronbo, this ain't about Patrick. This is about
I'm just saying, I mean, coaches are going to come up with the best plan they can, and the players have to execute. If Lamar's out there throwing INTs and guys are dropping the ball, you cannot just directly think the coach change is going to make that a difference. And you do.
Ronbo, throwing the ball 8 times in the third quarter in the Super Bowl, I'm not putting that on the quarterback. I'm putting that on the play caller. And you know that that's true. There was no
reason. You know what? Lamar should have been running more. Even his mama said so.
I'm not talking about the Ravens.
I don't know.
I'm talking about 49ers. I don't know what. I am not worried about other teams. I'm talking about the 49ers.
No, I'm just saying, if you look around the league, you can't just throw a coach out if he has 5 good seasons and 2 bad ones. I'm just saying, it just doesn't make sense.
Seasons, Ronbo. He had 4 bad seasons. Half and half. In the other halves, he didn't even finish all the way. So he had 4 bad seasons and 4 seasons where he didn't.
Jalen, we got to continue this argument, as you know we will, Friday or Sunday. What you got for a score? Because we got to go.
Well, we're trying to lose this game. But I can
put an L. I'll put an L in the back of your name. You got numbers? You just want to put an L?
I say like 23-17.
Right. See, that sounds like a game to me. I don't even think it'd be. I will see.
I just think we're gonna be playing catch up for the like a lot of the time.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Jason. Fam, I see you Sunday, and if we win,
as our head coach next year.
Right. I know you don't. You made that clear.
It'll probably happen. He'll draft a tight end in the first round.
Jalen, let me see you Sunday, fam. We'll see if we wake Tony up. I think Tony is seriously done. In fact, I don't think we should. All right. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, it's that time of, we haven't done this in a long time, but we've arrived at that place now where we're designating blame. We're tearing the team down. We're, pretty arguing a lot. Bethel, go ahead. The mic is yours. As Stephen always says, thanks, Ron, for giving me the mic. The mic is yours. Go ahead.
No, I don't know why people are saying that get Debo out of here, because if people don't remember, we restructured his contract.
Homer Simpson said, "No, you're right."
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
If we would have not done that, then you could have released him. You could have traded him. You could do whatever you want. But
now you owe him all kind of money. If you release him. And Debo said, "That's all right. Go shopping for the whole season. Macaroni cheese all day."
And if I remember, I think Trent. You got the new contract. So
Trent Williams,
and
that's right. We extended him. Yeah, these are things we haven't thought about, Bethel, that you brought up. We can't just be throwing people out. They've got new contracts. So Debo's coming back. Williams is coming back. Purdy's coming back. Brock is definitely coming back. I don't know. George Kittle's definitely coming back. I don't know why people think there's still going to be lots of players out there.
Yeah, So there's a lot of them that gonna be coming back, and I bet you anything, if you do some contracts, it'll probably be 1-year deals with.
The 49ers are famous for that.
Ufunga and maybe Greenlaw or
team-friendly deal for Ufunga. Greenlaw is gonna be another story, though. I wonder what they do with him. That's a good name to bring up.
Yeah.
What do you do with Greenlaw?
If you believe he still has the stuff that he's gonna be a really good player, then you pay him a decent contract for like 2 or 3.
Drop about 4 or 5 guys, 3 or 4 guys. You know what? 49ers can always cut the fat. You're gonna pick up draft picks.
Yeah.
There's ways to maneuver on this.
Yeah. So it all depends, and then plus, if I remember right, ain't there some guy that left to Washington, and look how they're doing now, with all the draft picks that they have picked up. That we said that might
they're going to be contenders for the next few years, and that's what it looks like.
Yes. Yeah. So you already seen the devastation of losing certain people.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have no choice, because it's either them or whomever. Because I'm not. Who can we lose? Is equal to Greenlaw. We lost Aziz Al-Shar. That was painful. I knew we were going to feel that. I just didn't know when. But Al-Shar's going to jail if he does that again. No, so maybe not.
If I remember correctly, I remember when we were watching the Green Bay game. They have both of our offense coordinators, or that used to help our offense. The 2 brothers on there on the offense coordinator. Yeah, the court picked them up. So
we lose coaches all the time. And this is why it's hard to get that defense, because you got to keep the veterans, because the veterans know how to run a defense. The coach only has to do a certain amount. But if you get rid of the coach, wow, who are you going to get?
No, I think in the practice, I think they've seen one of his buddies from Denver. I think he was part of the defense side. Yeah. And I don't know if they might put him as a consultant or something like that. I think he was. They seen him over there.
Bethel, what is Staley doing? He's supposed to be the mastermind over there. Sorensen's okay, but Staley's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be brilliant on defense. And I don't see any brilliance out there, not all very often.
I don't either. But
fam,
it's his job to have these guys motivated, and his job to have them to update where if see, that's one thing that Salas and our other defense coordinator Domingo had, where even though you're a backup or you're in back of somebody, you have to always prepare like if you're gonna start. And I think this guy is not doing stuff like that.
It's like he lost. Fam, we're gonna run out of time though. Bethel, what do you got for a score?
If the Niners play with some heart, they'll win. But if they don't play with some heart, then they're gonna lose, because I see at least the Bears, even though they lose, at least they're playing with heart, and it all depends on the Niners if they play with heart or not. So I'll still get the W.
A W, okay. Yeah,
with the Niners, yeah.
I feel like me. I don't want to have a number, but yeah, we'll win.
Yeah.
Always good to hear from you. We ain't hearing from you enough these days. So I'll tell you what, I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, all right. Hit the like and let's go Niners, even though I don't know, even though it was funny because I seen a Kansas City Chiefs fan even getting mad that the referees were helping them out in the Raiders game, and he's sick of it.
God, a lot of nerve.
That's kind of funny.
God.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, Bezel.
Bye.
And 49er Brian.
Yo, what it do, player? What it do?
Maybe we should put Tony on now, see if Brian can wake him up.
Man, that boy is raising the roof down there. I hope he's got roof insurance. Holy cow.
Brian, here we go.
That's what happens when you wrestle, crocs and play with stingrays all day. It tires you out.
And what's that Aussie beer?
Foster's.
And you can't drink a 6-pack of Foster's and expect to survive. You're gonna pass out.
Yeah, I just feel bad for his wife if she's right next to him. Good God.
She left that room a long time ago. Hey, Brian, but you know what? The
Yes,
49ers, some people have hit it on the head tonight, which is pretty funny, saying things like, who are we trying to fool here? A lot of people, the faith has went to and morphed into meanness. we have a chance to win.
Yeah, I got a little whiff of a guy saying, "Are you delusional? Because you think we're going to score 30 points?" Crying about that. No, I am just. That guy. I'm just faithful, and I think our team is pissed, and they want a big win this weekend in front of the 49er faithful.
Right. And they'll make a game of it. They'll play hard because they got to be sick.
Yeah, they will. And I think a caller stole my thunder earlier. We're going to have some fresh legs out there, and I think Kyle's going to change some stuff up, and we're going to see maybe some action against these Bears. The Bears.
Because they got a tough defense, so they're going to have to come up with something. Because what I've seen them do against Knuckles
we can switch it up.
Well, yeah. But we'll have to watch them take Knuckles and Sonic down. I said, wow, look at this.
I mean, do some trickery, do a flea flicker.
You got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
just do something unusual.
Have Juwan Jennings throw one deep to Debo or something. That'd be cool,
We do that once a year. We're overdue.
Yeah, we are. I would like to see some kind of trickery this game. Be kind of fun.
Anything but just getting beat normally.
Yeah, and Kyle's not getting fired. Kyle's not going anywhere. You Kyle haters crying about Kyle every time you get on Ronbo.
No, you can't.
Yeah, he's probably going to change up some of his coaching and all that. But
he has no choice.
You got to remember, Kyle's on a huge contract. You know how expensive it would be to get rid of Kyle, Ronbo?
No, I never say that.
It wouldn't be cheap.
I always argue the point of, but you know what? You're right. Kyle's not leaving anywhere for another 2 years. Jeff's not going to pay him all that money and just to go somewhere else.
And, Big Show Financials would never let Kyle leave. That would just be too expensive, So, my goodness.
Big Show Financials.
Why keep crying about Kyle? And here's the thing. He's had a tough season. We had a guy hold out all year, Trent Williams. We had a guy get shot. A couple guys have lost children.
Exactly.
I mean, it's so much tragedy for this team this year.
These things
that
will
it's
have an effect
unfair
on your
to put it all on Kyle.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah. And I could see if all the guys were healthy and we were like losing every game. Yeah. Maybe now, Kyle should be fired.
Now there is something wrong. But come on, man.
Yeah.
And on offensive line, I got Brock Purdy running around there more than I've ever seen before. And he was running around a little bit, but for the first couple of years here. Brock's running now. He's on his horse on every other snap. I said, what is wrong here?
Yeah, and here's the thing with that. Kyle and John better draft some linemen this year, or
at least go find
they're going to have even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something. So, but Ronbo, we're winning this game. All you haters can hate me all you want. I don't care. I believe in my 49ers. Yeah, it's a tough year. We may not make the playoffs, but whatever. I think we're winning on Sunday. So
and please let us win Thursday too. If I could get you to do that too. I do not want to hear Rudy's mouth and his endless idiotic postings on X. God.
Ronbo, Rudy has no. Oh, he just went up to 1.8 from 1.7 2 years ago in subs. Are you kidding me?
God.
Your channel, nobody watches you, dude. Nobody cares what you think, Rudy. You know. Can you imagine if the Lambs had a show like yours? They wouldn't know what to do, Ronbo.
But you put a W up. We got numbers.
I got a dub up, of course. I said Brock Purdy for 30.
And
those,
right.
The Bears, 17.
Just 7. That's 30-17. That's right. All right. So Brian's got 30-17.
Yeah.
All right, Brian. Let me see you.
Shout
Sunday.
out to you, Ronbo. Love you guys. Love you. Love the fam. Nikita and Michael. Hey, ignore the chumps in the chat. They're just a bunch of trolls. So,
crazy today.
All right. Love you all. See ya.
All right, Brian. Good night, fam.
All right. See ya.
We'll see Brian on Sunday. All right, and then we'll go to the next Brian, the law.
Ronbo, what's going on with you?
Brian, the 49ers are going on and off, on and off, on. You know that child is in the room. He's amused by turning the light switch off and on, off and on. If you ignore him, he'll stop it. I tried to ignore the 49ers already. They won't stop it. So you know what? They better win this weekend because they're starting to bother me now. They got to beat somebody. But if they don't, just beat the Rams, and I'll be a happy man again.
Yeah, Ronbo, I will truly say this. If the Niners don't pull it out this weekend, this year's chapter's closed.
Well, yeah. And it may be closed anyway, but you're for sure if they don't win this weekend.
Right. It's definitely, it'll be definitely, it's like it's not going to happen. So this is just pride. This is a game of pride. You know what I mean?
Do they have any? See, that's what they got to show us.
Do they have any? I mean, Ronbo, we had a rough year. And then I also want to piggyback on what the last caller said. I'm like, as bad as, most of the Niners want Kyle Shanahan gone, big show. They want Niners. They want Kyle Shanahan is not going anywhere. Do you think this organization is going to get rid of the person who pretty much got us to be competitive, got us out of the dark ages?
Yeah, some people don't think anything of that.
It's
very, very, very.
Pay him with and to pay him with, unless Kyle embellishes some money or does something improper, they are not going to pay him with 2 years left on the contract.
Because Brian, you ain't gonna win nothing if you can't get there. I don't need a dude that can't win 7, 8, 9, 10 games and that's it. With Shanahan, if the team's full, you're gonna go double-digit wins, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Now, when you get to the playoffs, he's good for playoffs. You're probably going to NFC. Now, whether they stop there or not is the question. If Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Damn. So tired of the Chiefs.
And did I hear that right? Greenlaw might be back when we play the Rams.
Yeah. They've had him practice for the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, he's a contracted player, so yeah,
he might be able.
They're not going to just throw him. They're not going to just throw him away.
Yeah, no, and it's almost no, it's not near a year, but it's been a long time since recovery. He started recovering immediately after the Super Bowl. He might be ready. Achilles operations seem to be very advanced these days. Guys come back from that kind of quick when you think about it. Brian?
Yeah. I'm here. Yeah.
Go ahead, fam.
But What do you think about the two running backs we picked up?
I like Abikadan, anyway, the African name, and Gutierrez. I want to see. The only thing I'm worried about Isaac protect that ball. Now he's had some fumble problems since he came a couple times, But otherwise, he spreads them out. He doesn't have fumble after fumble, but all of a sudden he'll cough it up. So he's got to be. I hope Bobby Turner's been working hard with him on that, because Bobby Turner usually is pretty good at getting guys to stop doing that. So, because if he hits that stretch, boy, he can get around that corner. I mean, he's got quickness and speed. That's a great combination. Abakanada, that dude, that's a big boy that can move really fast. He's only 5'10", 216 pounds and fast. Boy, Brian, man, you go hit that dude. If you don't go low enough, he's going to knock you completely out. I love it.
Yeah.
So we're going to see.
Somebody, I think this game here would be like an audition for some of our young guys, like
lots.
The rookie running back, and Mustafa has been playing already.
Hey, his audition is over.
Him and
he's
Green
to start next year. Ronaldo Green
and Green, yeah. Hey, do you think we're going to keep Ufanga?
Well, the contract that he'll agree to or not agree to. I think the 49ers are thinking now you got Mustafa, Jair Brown is pissing a lot of us off, but he is there. He's younger. He's cheaper. They can draft another safety. They can get one that's low price. You don't really need Talanoa like you did. But I love me some Talanoa, and I wish he could stay. But from a business perspective, I got a feeling they're gonna either lowball him, give him a prove-it deal, or just say goodnight. I don't know.
Do you think? And you mentioned Jair Brown. I'm like he pissed me off. So he pissed me off last week. He just will not get in that run alley. You know what I mean?
And he makes questionable decisions about in the back end. I keep thinking, Jair, we got you because you track the ball and you read that quarterback like no other in the college rankings. You were the best in the country that year, and then you ran over Ronaldo Green when he was about to make a play. That right there, you're not scoring no points, bro. You got to do better than this.
Yeah. Yeah. It is crazy, man.
Well, Brian, we got to.
It's going.
Go ahead. We got to get your score.
Yeah. I just go. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll give a score. I'd say the Niners are gonna. This may be my last week saying this, but I think the Niners are gonna win this one 24-20.
Ooh, tight one all the way. Got to depend on that defense and Jake Moody. Oh, all right, we can do it. We can do it. All right, Brian. I'll see you Sunday, Phil.
All right, Ronbo, shout out to you, shout out to the faithful, and shout out to production on Friday night. The law is out.
It is. Night, fam. Appreciate you.
All right, Ronbo. See you Sunday.
All right, looking forward to it. All right. No, let's not check on Tony anymore. 20. That's it.
Ooh, Lord.
Tony, ATL. It is funny, though. Tony, let's see. Tony's got his phone. He's got a routine. He's got set down. Tony? ATL, Tony. Calling Tony. Tony?
Hello, Ronbo?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing all right. As I said, like I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, I'm hanging loose now. I knew we were going into Buffalo. I knew we was going to lose. I knew we was going to get our brains beat out, but, I knew we was going to lose. I have mixed feelings on this game. But the Bears are good, Tony. I don't. People, they're losing. They got some good
weapons they've had in a long time. But Ronbo, you guys
defense
will go
is tough.
4-1 down the stretch.
We say what? We're going what?
You guys will go 4-1 down the stretch. You will win 4 of your last 5 games.
That's is that Jalen? From 9. I'd love to finish 9-8. That would be above 500. Because Detroit is an ass whooping.
We're going to go 3-2. I was looking at their schedule. Tampa's going to win this division. And we beat Tampa twice. So that's a tiebreaker. But I look and see who we play and who Tampa play. Tampa's going to win our division, Ronbo.
Who the Bucks?
We're going to get massacred in Minnesota this week. And I'm not changing my mind.
Who does Tampa Bay play the rest of the season?
Tampa plays Let's see. I was just looking at it too. Okay, here we go. Tampa plays Sunday. They play at home against the Raiders.
They'll win that game.
And next Sunday they play at Dallas.
They'll win that game. Well, you know what? Maybe not, Tony.
At
Dallas
the Chargers
is.
The Sunday after that.
Oh, they're gonna lose that game.
And they play Carolina at home and New Orleans at home.
Well,
I think Tampa's going to go 4-1.
Tony, they could lose 2 of those. The Panthers.
They could. You know why?
The
Remember
Panthers.
Sunday, Ronbo? They should have lost to Tampa. Tampa was down, 12, 14 points. They came back, went to overtime.
Yeah, Panthers.
They play Carolina again.
Yeah.
Maybe Carolina can get them the next time. They should have had
the
them
Panthers
last
are
time.
improving. Exactly.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Well, you know
and they started to win games, too, or lose real close.
How many games have they won so far? They probably catch up with us in a minute.
I think 2.
Okay. but you know, it starts with just narrowly losing, and then you build on that. So and I felt good for Bryce. I was looking at highlights one time. I was even smiling. Poor kid.
I have Seattle winning South Division after looking at it.
You have
7-5 now. Play at Arizona this week. I think they're going to win that. I got Seattle going 3-2 their last 5 games like us.
Yeah, they're going to win 10.
Yeah. I see them winning this week. Then back-to-back, you were asking who has Green Bay and Minnesota back-to-back. Seattle does at home. Lose to Green
Eric,
Bay.
I didn't know that. Oh, my
The
God.
playoffs, by the way. Then they're going to lose to Minnesota at home. Yeah. And then they finish up their season at Chicago and at Inglewood. They'll win those.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm telling Emilio that look out for Sam Darnold. He could be the MVP running. Because, see, I understand he's got Justin Jefferson.
Comeback player of the year.
Yeah, comeback, but he's got to win something, though. Because Donald did a hell of a job. They could potentially go 14-3, can't they? Or 15-2. They've only won 2. Yeah.
So Detroit gonna win that. Detroit won yesterday. So what's that? Gave them 12-1 with 4 games to go.
Detroit, no, they got
13-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna be that 5th seed. To me, the seedings for the wild card are locked up. Minnesota's gonna be the 5. Green Bay the 6th, and Washington the 7th. Unless Washington and Green Bay somehow flip-flop. Because now with Green Bay's loss, Washington can sign them this weekend.
Has Green Bay...
Minnesota's going to have that 5th seed.
I agree. But has Green Bay... Are they Washington and Green Bay kind of close? Green Bay's
Green Bay was 9-3 until last night.
Now they're 9-4.
And Washington is 8-5.
Uh-oh. That's going to come down to the last week, isn't it? Yeah.
It may. Yeah.
Got to look at both schedules. I love looking at schedules at this point in the year and see what teams are in contention for what. And, I haven't looked at that one yet.
Yeah, because Minnesota's not going to be losing a lot of games. Actually, they're getting stronger. Let's see. Here we go, Ronbo. Green Bay, they just lost last night. Green Bay has 4 games left. Now they're 9-4.
Mm-hmm.
They play at Seattle next weekend. Then they play New Orleans, then at Minnesota, then Chicago at home.
See, Chicago be at home. They could lose 2 more games. Chicago made a mistake. They should have beat them yesterday. It could be a matchup issue with that. But Tony,
exactly.
Looking at the AFC, if the Ravens got 1 more game to lose, don't they?
I think the Ravens have that last playoff seed because the wild card teams are the Chargers. No, the Broncos got the last wild card spot.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Chargers,
the Chargers. Okay. Because the
Chargers
Steelers
at the 5th seed, the Ravens got the 6th seed, and the Broncos the 7th seed.
See, I every time I watch the Chargers, the Broncos, I think about how you wanted Bo Nix. Boy, people didn't know. If you weren't watching college football like me, you knew nothing about who is this guy Bo Nix. Bo Nix, he's going to be one of the guys. Starting
he
next
has a
year,
lot of starts.
Yeah, starting next year, he's going to be one of the newbies that's going to take over the league.
He's coming into a better place, Sean Payton. And he's already got that collegiate experience.
Yep. See, it matters. So it's going to be Bo Nix. I think what's his name over in Washington, of course. Caleb Williams. Tony, Caleb Williams is going to finally get it. He's you could see scratches of he's going to finally figure this out.
Yes, and a line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Ronbo, your division, y'all don't go 4-1. I really believe that.
Yeah, you know what? If Brock Purdy gets, if we get him a little help on that offensive line, he can't see. He's not that tall. You can't have the defense all over him a split second after the ball is snapped. Brock Purdy could see. He could make good decisions like he did, much like he did his first couple of years. He's got to get out of that pocket more, though. I don't want him running like he does, but he's got to get out of that pocket where he can see. And also the wide receiver's got it. That wide receiver room's got to come back.
You got to double team him with a trip.
Yeah.
Because y'all going to beat Chicago. Then Inglewood comes to town. Y'all going to beat them. Y'all going to go to Miami. Y'all going to beat them. Y'all going to be putting two on his butt. And then y'all get a couple picks.
Yeah, but
I don't see y'all beating Detroit.
Well, I don't either.
Y'all gonna beat Arizona. That's how I see y'all season.
I got a problem with Miami too. But the thing is, because are we playing in? We're playing. Well, no, it doesn't matter. As long. Well, wait a minute. If the temperature drops below 70.
At Miami.
Miami. No. Okay. See. Whew. Lord have mercy. It's hard to beat Miami in Miami.
That's all right.
Yeah. And
Inglewood gonna lose.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would like to beat them. I don't like fooling with the Cardinals. I just go into the Cardinal game knowing, oh God, here we go. Every time we play, this has been going on for years too. Even when we're good.
Who's gonna win that matchup Sunday? I think Seattle's gonna win in Arizona.
Yeah, something's wrong with the Cardinals. I think they're deflating right now. They lost last week. I was kind of surprised.
Yep, they played Minnesota well though. Better than a lot of teams.
Oh, that's right. They played. It was many. Okay, maybe I wasn't surprised about that. The week before, who did they play? They lost the game. I was kind of surprised.
Week before they played Seattle.
Oh, yeah. I kind of thought between Seattle and the Cards, the Cards were probably the better team. So they fooled me on that one too. So you know what? Maybe the Cardinals are coming back down to earth. Maybe.
Yeah. Seattle this week at home, and they got New England at home. You think Drake May can pull a rabbit out of his hat? Because New England's defense isn't bad.
No, but Drake's got some things he's got to learn. Tony,
True.
How about the NFC East? The Eagles are pretty much a lock to win that, aren't they?
Yes.
That's the last race around the league. I think Pittsburgh's gonna win that race. I'm happy for the Steelers. Mike Thompson deserves that.
Theirs.
Yeah.
Houston's going to win their division. Buffalo's going to win their division.
Yeah. It's pretty much been decided, hasn't it? The wild cards are the ones.
Yeah. In the NFC, I think the wild cards are locked up because all three wild card teams have great records.
But
Washington,
the thing is,
Green Bay, and Minnesota.
Yeah, but Washington and Green Bay, there's going to have to be something between those two. Both of them can't go. Or can they? No, both of them can't go.
Yes, they can.
Oh, they both can.
Right
Okay.
now, the season at the end of the day,
Washington
would have the 7th seed, the last seed. Green Bay would have the 6th seed.
Oh, okay. Well, Tony, we're going to go and you can give me predictions. Give me predictions, your team and mine.
Yes, sir. Y'all over under is 44.5. That's kind of high for what
that is extremely high.
I think it's going to be under by half. I think I got San Francisco 27, Chicago 17. That's 44.
All right.
And then for us,
the best way to handle that.
Y'all can laugh and whatever. I'm a realist. I have Minnesota 34, Atlanta 14. I'm being honest. And Addison and Jordan Jefferson, they're going to tear us apart, Ronbo.
Well, I'm gonna be rooting for you no matter what. All right, how about that?
Ronbo, before I go, shout out to you. Shout out to production. You have the best live stream forecast in the business on YouTube. And you and Jalen had me rolling tonight.
I know Jalen's he's good for that, ain't he?
What about the Arizona game? This. And then Jalen said, no. Who was calling the plays, Ronbo? I was in tears laughing.
I can't debate him. He beats me down every time. I tell you.
Sir.
All right. I will see you Sunday, Tony. Good luck.
All right, good luck to you on Sunday. I already know we're going to lose, so I might even put a paper bag over my head watching the game.
Oh. Not yet.
It's not going to be pretty.
No, you can be fine. You can be surprised. You got too good of a team. I don't know. You got to let them running backs go. Use them.
Exactly.
All right.
You have a good night, Ronbo. I'll talk to you Sunday, sir.
Looking forward to it. Night, Tony.
Thank you.
Two. All right. So, fam, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. And like Tony already did. And I'll be in your face at your place Sunday. Hey, fam, thanks for the contribution. And don't forget to subscribe because we'll be looking for you Sunday. All right? This reminds me, my dad used to do this. We thought he stopped breathing, and all of a sudden he'd restart. A I think production turned Tony off. He didn't do that break.